myself down.
Okay.
Now I'm here in something. We're pretty good. Score right now is apparently 2019 with 10 minutes left to go before the play even starts. All right. This is upsetting. I cannot find the guy, Christian McCaffrey. He's literally...
Is this affecting you at all?
That definitely is. Now I'm okay. Now it's... Oh, there he is. Number 22. It's Christian McCaffrey.
You literally said it was the same number, and you were looking at all the sheets.
Yeah, I know.
Just look at 22. This is funny. How you doing, man? What's it called?
That's weird. I don't know why.
He's being silly. Don't worry about it. Hey, Mr. Tyrell on the field.
There we go. We don't got a sideline reporter, do we?
I don't think so. So if I'm sitting back like this, we're doing this.
Wonderful.
Looks good. Hello and welcome to Ridley football. My hair is weird. You haven't found my hair? You laughing at that? No. You laughed.
I like your hair.
And why are you laughing?
Because generally it messes up. I've been in that situation before as well.
Exactly,
But I just got a haircut, so it shouldn't affect that.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh, what is this? You got rosters and everything well set.
Good luck trying to pronounce like number 14, like
about Avuso.
It's tough, man.
That's why Avuso.
14? Oh, sorry. I'm talking about
Besman or the Ballhead. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to senior night, homecoming night, and the last home game of the year for myself and Alex. This is the last home game for the football team for the games. We got a little bit scary.
Nobody has to win out from here or to make playoffs. They cannot win.
If they win this game, they need to win out, and they need to win this game to have a shot at getting over 500. So if they win 2 more games, they're over 500.
Well, so up at all these 7-1s, so they're pretty good. So.
Yeah.
But then after this, we got what? Haverford?
Yeah, we got Haverford, which we're probably going to lose that game most likely. Sadly. But then we got Edinburgh on Swiss Bowl. Wasn't easy last year. What do we have? 4 turnovers?
Yeah, didn't we win? We won though, right?
Yeah.
It was close in the beginning, I heard.
That was broadcasted too.
Did you do that game?
No, that was broadcasted by them. What's this up? See me? It's a rule that they have to have the windows open. Snowing, raining, whatever, they have to have the windows open.
But it's easy that way.
Yeah. But raining, there might be an exception because of, wires and stuff like that, but you never know. But yeah, this is I like this. So, okay, real quick, we're probably going to run through keys. What are your keys of the game? Just real quick.
Keys of the game? Well,
so
obviously, I think for this year, offensively,
the same thing as you. But I want to see a big game by everybody who touches the ball. Yeah, everybody who touches the ball needs to be good. Like, if someone won with front four, that's a pretty solid little thing here. We really need to, step up.
Okay, Kyle's definitely really good. He's 54% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. He's second in QB rating, which is
He's second in QB rating.
177.60. I don't know how many he beat him.
He's second.
So he's 111, I guess.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. What's the top? 143 or something like that, right?
I don't know QB rating too well. You want to cross studio real quick? It's like 12:56?
Yep, 256.
I need you to call them back. I'm getting, what's it called? We're not getting any, we're not getting, video on the TV right now. So I'm trying to, I don't know if we're being live broadcasted on television, but if you're listening on the radio, hello everyone. Welcome to Ridley Township, and thank you. Welcome to Phil Marion Field for senior night and homecoming night and last home game of the year for these 2018 Ridley Raiders. Or excuse me, the Raiders are 4-4. Springfield is not Springfield. Oh my goodness, I'm a little flustered. Upper Darby is 7-1. We are looking forward to this wonderful. It's going to be a great game. Upper Darby. Obviously, they have a great quarterback. He's second in QB rating at 111.60 or 177. We're a little confused up here in the booth. It might have been a typo. But he's second in QB rating in the league. He's got 1,028 yards. He's just an incredible quarterback. And we're getting ready to start with senior night tonight as the cheerleaders on the field and all the seniors are lined up. Player Zach Withers is a player tonight who is also on the homecoming court, so he will be wearing his jersey out there, which is great. Good for him. This is going to be an excellent game, Alex, and it's going to be a great night because it's homecoming night. You got the homecoming ceremony halfway through the game. I believe it's at halftime, correct?
Yes, I believe you're right about that.
I think you might want to put another walkie-talkie on that one.
Oh, absolutely. We always do. We always could use more walkie-talkies. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, I wish Ridley would have the same record as Upper Darby, but I think that Ridley's definitely improved on a lot of things, and they're going to make this a contest tonight, I think. It's not going to be easy, but this is, this is the last time we're going to get to do this, especially at a great place like Phil Marion Field, so it's special.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a fun night. It's beautiful out. Like, the weather is beautiful, as you can see us here on screen. Hello, everyone. Alex, say hi to the camera.
How are we?
We're looking spiffy. We're just representing the
Eagles hoodie?
The Eagles hoodie, yes.
At Carolina this weekend?
Yes, Carson Wentz looking to have a great game. The whole Eagles team looking to ride after that huge Giants win. As we already have some people walking down. I don't really know what's happening at the moment. I'll be quite honest. These are the cheerleaders and their families.
Yep.
Who is that? That's that one. I believe that's Sarah Crispin. That's the only one I know. I believe that was her. Okay. If that's not her, that's my mistake. It's Carolina Jimenez coming up now.
Caroline is greeted by her mother, Mary Lunt, her father, Alfredo, and her brother, Carlos.
But yes, we have about 11 minutes until kickoff, until game time. I don't know, are we doing like a homecoming court before the game as well?
That I don't know about. Obviously, I think I'm not sure they're going to announce, at halftime or before game, obviously.
Do they have like a ceremony before the game?
They might, yeah, I think it's before the game.
So they'll have a ceremony before the game. Mills coming now. I believe that's Autumn Keller coming before her. It's Carolina on the screen right now, as you see. Carolina Jimenez, she's graduating this year. Coming up behind her, I believe, is Autumn Keller. That's not her, once again. My mistake. I don't really know names too well. I'm not.
Yeah, I will say I'm getting a weird feeling right now because obviously, when you're a junior all the way to freshman year, you don't know a lot of these people. But now to be here and to know some of them and then walking, on the homecoming court, it's a weird feeling, honestly.
Yeah, and this is our last year together with all of us. It's kind of sentimental.
Absolutely.
We're a family here at Ridley. That's what it is, and we care for every single one of us here, and every single player, and every single cheerleader, and every single kid who goes here. We just all bond, and it's just a great. It doesn't really get much better than Ridley here. I really don't think there's much better.
Oh no, whatever you're looking for, obviously the school generally. It's a wonderful school. It's built in 2000. It's a beautiful place, and honestly, not only that, but if you're gonna have a great school, you have great people to go along with it, and that's what they did. The teachers were always supportive, and the people you go to school with are really truly great people. So, and it's just it's odd to see them up on the field at homecoming court tonight as a senior yourself.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird, and it's a shame that we don't get a celebration up here because we work hard here too. We should get a senior night, right, Mr. Tella?
Yes.
We should get we do?
Yes.
When?
It is in June.
Oh, is that the class night? Class night?
June 17th. Graduation.
Oh, graduation. Yeah, thanks.
That's our senior night.
Cool. Thanks. They're now calling the football players out. That's Elijah right there. All the cheerleaders are done. There's only 5 senior cheerleaders this year. It's Sarah Crispin, Carolina Jimenez, Autumn Keller, Mel Shambo, Emily Cooper, and the other one. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I wish I knew more people. I think those that are coming out now, fantastic corner for us. I believe he's going to have a big game tonight.
He's going to need to, obviously. The quarterback, obviously, with a 177.60 from reading his correct passer rating, they're going to need him to step up. And what I've seen from him in multiple games this year, he's a tough player. He's physical, and I think he definitely obviously knows what he's doing. So he's going to be one of the defensive key factors to tonight's meet if we're going to win.
Yeah, I think every single corner is going to have a huge game. When he gets here, that'll be absolutely talk about that.
Number 12, Jack Bakey.
Jack Bakey now, the quarterback for the Ridley Raiders. Senior, obviously, because he's being called out. Having a fantastic season, 11 touchdowns this year. He's been rolling the last couple games, and he's just one of those players that just knows how to make plays and knows how to keep the game alive. And he's a wonderful kid and a wonderful person, and he's going to go very far in life. Football or not.
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, they got off the rough start, but obviously, especially with seniors, you see, they're a young team. They've a long way to go. They have a lot to learn. And obviously, these past couple days, Bakey's just been on the ball. Obviously, just run the football, and we'll talk about that later. But obviously, he's a good player. Just to see how well he's improved, it's been great to see.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's Don Donadio right there. He's got the face mask. He's probably, I'm assuming, his mom and his dad. Here comes Jack Iberio, who had a huge applause. I don't know if you heard that out. Very massive applause. Great kid. Had that beautiful play a couple weeks ago at Conestoga with the almost fully special resemblance play. Great play. Jack Iberio is a great kid as well. Lamont now being called out to another big cheer as there's more Lamont masks down out in the crowd. The non-student section, the family section, is a lot louder than the student section usually is. This is awesome right now.
And you wouldn't expect that. Ridley, obviously, they're passionate about their teams, and obviously seeing that there's more families than there are students here right now, from what I can see, it's crazy, honestly, because always you see the family, the parents just, they're saying some things once in a while, but the students are usually the ones that are riled up.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Even the families, even the kids, everyone's passionate about Ridley and our Raiders and just bleeding green and all that. It's wonderful. It's weird. I know it's only October, but I feel like I'm graduating. I'm not at school much anymore. And it's just it's just weird.
His father Ryan and his sister Morgan.
As the wind's coming in, I believe people probably hear that.
Great atmosphere, great people. I think wish for us to be a little warmer.
Yeah, maybe a little warmer. I'm a little chilly.
Yeah.
Alex is here in shorts. I'm wearing pants. I don't know how you're doing, Alex.
We're fine. I got the Eagles hoodie on. Repping the team.
Pants for Alex, Mr. Sir.
Jackie,
Red pants.
Shannon, Abby,
Extra pair
and
of pants.
Aaron, and his brothers Michael and Trey, and his
So you do
goddaughter
have an extra pair of
Violet.
pants. Cool. So it looks like you got an extra pair of pants.
I think that's one of the reasons we need a, we should get a shout out for senior night,
Yeah.
Thank the broadcast for the game.
Yeah, exactly. I remember
We're
that.
here in freezing weather.
Exactly. We're talking about that, so.
They're down there, so
By his
we'll give them the
father
credit.
Mike and his
Yeah,
brothers
exactly.
Sean and Steve. Number 44, Miles Turner. Miles is being
Miles
escorted by
Turner
his
now,
mother
who's
Leslie
been
Brooks, his
excellent
stepfather
basketball player.
Terrence Brooks, and his grandmother Gloria Thompson.
Oh my goodness gracious. Everyone,
Oh, jeez.
so, oh my goodness gracious. Would you like to put the headset on? Everyone, we have a special guest here in the studio now. Former Ruby graduate, Joe Todd Beach. I think everyone knows of him. I'm going to give him the headset real quick as I take a sip from his Monster Energy. My mom's not going to like that, but here we go. Joe Todd Beach, everybody.
Number 65, Damian Pringle.
Oh, what's up, guys? Great to be back.
By his mother Nicole.
Mr. Green Mistake, I'm usually on this position, I'm usually on the field, but it's nice to be up here right now. I missed you guys. How you guys doing, Joyce?
That was certainly a surprise. I wasn't expecting, to see you guys behind me, but it's amazing. I mean, you're up in the jacket and everything, so.
Yeah. Dan McGuire, sorry not here. He was here last week. He's back in West Virginia doing his thing. Still announcing for hockey. He's doing a great job at that.
Is he doing play-by-play, or is he doing,
No, he's doing the play announcing. They don't really have play-by-play.
Okay.
But yeah, he's doing a heck of a job at that. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I mean, last year, we're in this position, not exactly now, but further along, they did the Thanksgiving game with WIP, and he was on there.
He was on there. He did a heck of a job. And West Virginia, and they liked it. And they put him on. He's doing a heck of a job of it.
Truly a talented man, so hopefully we'll see him on the Monday Night Football one day, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's just a privilege to be up here. I always like one call to do a football game. It's just nice to be up here. Everything ready to get the win tonight. It's looking good.
Are you playing football in college right now?
I'm not playing college. Currently attending St. Joseph University.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, I'm the manager for basketball right now.
Sean is being escorted by his mother Shakira.
I mean, yeah, I can't play. Yeah. I've got skills. I've got skills for people I need to. It's looking pretty. Teams have been really good. Hopefully, into the tournaments approach this year. Maybe down that way. We'll see. We're not. But yeah, it's been pretty good. So, college is great. College is a lot. Many people, it's really freeing. It's really good.
So coming back here, really obviously the players, how does it feel not be able to go on the field and play?
It pains me kind of, it kind of hurts. I mean, I'm happy for the guys out there. It's crazy that my senior night was over a year ago. That's actually kind of nuts. But, I feel having good guys, and, I wish I was playing one more time on the field. I don't know how many guys I've talked to, guys like, you graduated last year, my class, I said, I really wish I was on the field one more time. These guys don't realize right now maybe how much of a miss have done just a few short weeks of the season. Definitely realize about it. And yeah, but this is their night for these guys. This class 2019, so I'm happy for them. But they enjoy it.
Not only going to miss you on the football field, but also Talk Talk. We're struggling this year, man.
I've heard seen Tyrell with a couple radio talk shows on class. I hate to say it, I don't think they're working out for him.
No, Iron Sports is definitely not the same with you either.
We no doubt. Once golf took over something, some last race, we're downhill. But don't worry, I will be back in a bit and do a show down there, so not bad. Approximately 10 minutes from senior night. I'm happy for the guys, when their moments crazy that you guys are senior, you guys were just freshmen a couple of short years ago, and now you guys are up here, and someone being in my position, not going to anyone in college, and these are the younger guys, like Vic, the boys, and Bonner. Whatever Bonner is right now, how he's not in the building. He's a racist, yeah. I saw you.
According to Ridley School policy, Ridley High School promotes a smoke-free environment.
Yeah, but they've got the weight. I'm not sure I like it all throwback, but
It's interesting. When I came into the building, I thought they were playing LSU.
matter.
I'm like, oh, it's over.
The Central Athletic League and Ridley High School promotes sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators.
Really expected for them.
We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the stadium. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. Referees for tonight's game are Mark Ferris, Jerry Mazzillo, Thomas Work, Jim Kelly Jr., Mike Larkin, and Joe Yakum. On the chains are Brad String and Jeff Sykes, with Greg Polishek on the box.
Especially so the
Upper
defense definitely
Darby
had to
is
step up
coached by
tonight,
head
but
coach Rich Gentile. Green Raiders are coached by head coach Dave Wood, along with assistant coaches Scott Green, Ray Gianta, Mike Keenan, Joe Stratton, John Anderson, Bob Kenny, Rick Larkin, Brian Morris, Brian Kingsborough, Harry Gallagher, Jeff Service, and Jim DeLulo.
I get they're a good team, but not going on. I've been the company this year. I've been the Garner Valley game, the Wagner game, and the Pencrest game. So every game I've been to has been a blowout. So I'm hoping for a little close competitiveness, close game tonight. And hopefully.
you play offensive line. Are you like, right? You play offensive line your senior year. So are you looking at the linemen and like do this, do that? Are you like?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I guess it's only been a year. They have changed stuff up, so I can tell what they're doing, and hopefully, I do watch them probably more than the usual person. But I watch the whole game. Like if I were a fan, but yeah, definitely since I'm a lineman, keep tend to over the line a little bit more. Thanks for having me. I'll come back up for the next quarter as we get to the coin toss. Thanks for having me. Maybe I'll come up and give it a shot. Do a couple of plays. I'll be back in the third quarter. Thanks, dude. Thanks for getting me extras. Have the ball for us, guys.
Representing the Green Raiders,
Thank you,
number
Jets.
2,
I
Yak
appreciate it.
Passow, Elijah Yak Passow, number 12, Jack Bakey, and number 77, Tommy
Thank you,
Bramwell.
Jets. I miss you. For coming out and saying the word for us. We miss you here back in the studio. Captains for tonight's game are Elijah Yakuso, Tommy Bramwell, and Jack Bakey, all three seniors, as we are getting ready to start this game. It's getting very close. Looks like we're homecoming pregame ceremony.
It looks like won the toss and deferred. The Green Raiders will receive the opening kickoff.
And we are going to receive the kick after start the game, which means Upper Darby will receive the kick during the half, or after the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you please rise and turn your attention to the flag at the front of the stadium. While
The first four games obviously struggled in many different areas, but obviously this game changes and they really switch things up and they're having a great run right now, and I don't want to see that end tonight. And the way I think they can do that is by obviously running the ball very, very well. You know, the offensive line needs to step up because Bakey can't do it all by himself. So, sorry, pledge of allegiance.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrangling the
myself. So they're all talking for nothing?
Yeah. I believe it could be up from my end. It was very faint, so I believe it will be alright.
Like I said again, so like I said, that's what the keys to the game is going to go well. Obviously, they haven't done extremely passing the ball, at least a little more than tonight, obviously. Yes, I think he was just being incredible, and I hope he keeps up this amazing rushing performance that he's been going on. And obviously, the defensive line, that's what I got. What about yourself?
Kickoff to the end zone for a touchback. Green Raiders will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Another one of my keys is just anybody who touches the football today needs to have a big game because this game is 7-1 after the other team. As the years
Taking Harris for the Green Raiders, first down. Forced out of bounds by number 2, James Tyler.
Tough days. Like I said, it cannot start to go any better than that. Obviously, now they're up in enemy territory. And he's going to keep moving mistakes up.
Three on play.
Raiders
Raiders will be first and 10 from the Upper Darby 37-yard line.
Upper Darby defense, it's only allowing 11 points a game.
Yeah, to get a chance to even put up points already this early is huge. As I've now seen Nate, number 9 here, never seen the running up to cut. But he takes the tackle down the hands off. Takes the hands off to
Scaling the carry for the Green Raiders, brought down by number 51, Delvin Jean Baptiste. Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13 Green Raiders from the Upper Darby 40-yard line.
You know, to get something that big that early, that was a massive thing. Did you see that?
Absolutely, yeah. And I think it's going to hold away for a while. Me too. Like I said, there's not getting better than that, obviously. It was a big game winner. He keeps saying it. We're like, well, that shows them that we're not afraid of some one team. We're going to give you another go.
Exactly. Like you said, I think the one that is huge to get something on the board here as they can end up winning. It looks like the football side from it. And we will get a couple 3 yards there on the offside penalty.
Offside. So a 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 8 for the Green Raiders from the Royals 35-yard line.
I've seen really played them before. You know, I'm expecting Joe Burrow to start throwing some 50-yard passes on the sidelines. Very nice jersey.
Did you hear about Sundown?
I did not.
They went to Canada High here, the football hall game. They played high school last year. What the high school was called? That high school beat them 101 to 6. 101 to 6. From the U.S.
Scaling with the carry for the Green Raiders, brought down by number 52, Nick Baraglia.
What would you do out here?
Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10 Green Raiders from the Royals 37-yard line.
A Bakey run or a Bakey pass, obviously. You know, so drawing so much is so predictable. It's a, you know what I mean? That's what you got to keep the defense, you know, honest. So I would swing it here. Let's see what you can do. You got take a 3rd and 10. And if you don't get it too bad, you're playing the line lines there.
Yeah, exactly. Right? You're not too far away from the
Jack Davies plans to take the number 28. Scaling goes for a Green Raiders first down.
sure that's what it's called. A senior 5'6", 160 playing cornerback.
Pickup of 22 on the play. Green Raiders in first and 10 from the Royals 16-yard line.
One-on catch as we get to see a replay here. As the quarterback pass and the
Instead of under Raiders first down, they go to third.
and a great play to think of the story. I think the Yakuza and then for the story again. Beautiful play. So then, motion for right again. If he takes the hands up to Wilson here, goes by 3 yards.
Jack Hickey with the carry for the Green Raiders, brought down by number 52, Nick Faraglia.
2 or 3, you know, you take that, right? That was such a
Pickup
good
of 2 on the play. Second and 8 Green Raiders for the Royals 15-yard line.
where you want him, and the quarterbacks aren't paying attention still. You know, he's usually running back, runs up to the right, and they didn't get to it.
The one, especially with carrying on those carrying on way back there, you know,
I've seen him run back so much, he's pretty efficient. That was impressive.
and that was taken by Bateman. Tucker himself and he's brought down for another good run. And will be second and
Jack
7
Hickey
now.
with the carry for the Green Raiders, brought down by number 15, Deshaun Peterson.
Yeah, like we
Pickup
said
of
earlier,
1 on the play. The 3rd and 7 Green Raiders from the Royals 12-yard line.
A touchdown on the board already, like this quickly would be huge. Is it like I said,
Absolutely. And like, they went to that point, I was like, oh, we're setting one off for a week now. We should take a stretch of it. They got the advantage. The touchdown doesn't say that.
no, I think the most exciting one, I don't know what that was because they don't say the number. We're having a fantastic second half of the season. So we're on the high right now. First place in him again, he's rolling. He's in trouble. It just has a team himself. Close up for a couple of yards. Does not look like he will make first down.
Jack Hickey with the carry for the Green Raiders, brought down by number 54, Eric Miller.
You know, just kind of a broken play there. I didn't see who he was looking for there. You know,
You see the Warwick's range.
yes, we were. I didn't look at that far.
4th and 4 for the Green Raiders, Nate Warwick on to attempt the 25-yard field goal.
With the kickers up, and good.
Nate Warwick's 25-yard field goal is good, and with 7:13 to go in the first quarter, the score is now the Green Raiders 3, the Royals 0.
They have done fantastic early game.
He says that never passed the ball. That may be the key to the game. So obviously, they were really efficient with the first drive, and they played great. So you can ask for more. For touchdown, but obviously, that was a tough defense. So get what you can get.
Exactly. The kickers, it is at the 15-yard line. The touchdown was about the 25, that is number 35
Wolves kickoff returned by number 35, Tucker Stewart, brought down by number 35, Jalen Hudson. Royals will start first and 10 from their own 25-yard line with 7:08 to go in the first quarter.
Stewart.
You did the best you could, man. That's all you asked for. Well, the time,
Second.
Number 5, Kareem McCaffrey
Running back
for the Royals.
job of just staying alive and pushing that pile.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. 2nd and 4, so.
2nd and 4. Excuse me, 1 yard. Let me get used to this. Jace usually had this spot. So once again, everyone, Jace is, I believe he's at a wedding or something. Sadly, Jason not here as Kerwood takes hands it off to number 5. That is Kareem McAdams. He's a junior. He's 5'10", 205 pounds. That's a solid guy right there. That's a beefy guy right there. As he pushes the pile to make it 3rd and 2. Now a huge stop here for Ridley to get him 3rd and out on the first play after a scoring drive. That's that's exactly what you need here.
You don't want Upper Darby to be too confident.
Exactly. You want to keep their hopes down as Kerwood is under center, and he hands it off again to number 5. And number 5 is brought down. Kareem McAdams. Nothing there as the punt team will come on, and Ridley will get a chance to have the ball again.
Talk about a big stop already. That's exactly what you needed. Kerwood didn't get a chance to even try to slink one away.
Exactly.
They just ran it. So.
Thinking about what you need for this game and how you wanted it to start. If it wasn't a touchdown, you're looking for a field goal, and if you're anything on defense, you're looking for a 3rd and out. And you got exactly what you could have asked for, as the punt is almost blocked, and it'll bounce out around the 30, and it's taken by Yakuso. He touches it, and the ball is out, and it looks like Yakuso landed. I think Yakuso got that ball. Yeah. That's what it looks like. That's what Liberia was calling for. And we do keep the ball. Yakuso tried catching it. Looked like he had it for a second. It just popped right out of his hands. Can't really do too much about that.
He was rushing to try. I think he was trying rushing to get some yards, and it wasn't. He
thought about running before he thought about catching the ball. You gotta make the catch before you can start running with it. Luckily, it didn't cost us too much. Maybe 5 or 6 yards, something like that. I don't think he would have gotten too far. There was a lot of Upper Darby defenders there.
Could have been a fumble, and they could have got the ball right there. That's a big momentum swing, like we said, for Upper Darby. So, luckily enough, we got Ridley's got the ball.
Exactly, as Bakey's under center again, the same 2 running back set. Bakey will hand it off to Staley. Staley will break through a hole, and we'll get about 4 yards there. As a nice run for Staley, breaking through a small hole and hitting a defender very hard, and falling down for 2nd and 6 attempt here. As we are winding down to already about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
5 minutes already left in this first quarter? There's our on-field cam there. I believe. Who's down there? Who's doing that?
That's James.
Is that James?
Yeah, I think James. Yeah, James helping out down there.
Who's he at?
Doing a wonderful job. Obviously, getting some great views down to the sideline.
Obviously, yes. Bakey will take the snap and hands it off to Yakuso, and Yakuso pushes the pile up to about the 40-yard line, and it will be a 3rd down try here. Upper Darby obviously looking to shut them down here, but 1st down, that will just continue this momentum, because we had, after that field goal and that 3rd and out, we've just had so much momentum every single play, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3rd and 3, so would you want to see another run up the middle here? Would you want to see Bakey try another pass? What would you want to see? I'm
looking for either a fake to Bakey with the fake handoff, or I'll hand it off to Staley here and see if he can push the pile a little bit. He's a strong guy. It looks like they jumped off there. They didn't call that. That's all right. Sometimes we have our differences here. As Crusoe pushes the pile a little bit and gets the 1st down, so it doesn't look like we need that penalty anyway, as we got about the same yards as we would even if we got the penalty. It did look like he jumped off sides there, but I'm not a ref. I don't have a good view up here, which is okay.
Anyone with an above, good eyes can see that they're on the right side. They're definitely off sides, but in the end, doesn't matter. Really got the 1st down, and hopefully can get into Upper Darby territory. Maybe put up another score.
Jalen, the motion man again to the right. Hand off to Staley. Staley finds another hole and is pushed back a little bit out about to the line of scrimmage. I don't know where they'll spot him. Looks like they'll spot him at about the 50-yard line, right on the 50-yard line, actually.
That's right. Yep.
It'll look to be about a 4-yard gain there. It'll be another 2nd and 6 again. 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Student section's having fun. It's a pink out tonight. I don't know if I don't think we have a camera on that. I don't know if James and Dylan want to get a camera on that since they're on the on-field cam. I don't know.
We'll wait to see if we get a touchdown. Then,
Oh man, that's actually a brilliant idea. Sorry. Bakey takes the snap again, hands it off to Yakuso, pulls it himself, and is brought down at about the original line of scrimmage for a 4-yard loss. He was hit hard there.
Yeah.
He crunched. You can hear that up here, even with our headsets on. Crunched. And look at him. He just gets right back up and just like nothing happened.
He's been taking a lot of hits this year. Definitely. I mean, but he's such an excellent runner. But I think that any team that's going to play Ridley is going to prep for him running the ball.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
have
tough.
to. That's our game is these running backs and the RPOs and all that, and we always run this 2 running back set, so you never know who the ball is going to go to, which I think is actually brilliant.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes people read into it and figure out the offensive schemes. As Bakey will take it again, hands it off to Yakuso. Yakuso running to the outside. He will get the first down and more as he is down at about the 40-yard line, 41-yard line, 42-yard line. And that's a Green Raider first down with less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Great play call. These play calls have been amazing so far.
Especially on third down when you need it the most. I mean, they could have got stopped right at the 30, 40-yard line, last drive. But the coaches switched it up, had him throw to Staley, set up a big gain for a field goal. And like I said, keep defense honest. You run them to the outside. And, luckily they picked up a gain. Excellent run by Elijah.
What do you always say, Alex? What is your biggest play call?
Outside run.
That's
Keep
right.
the
What did they
defense
do
honest.
there on the third down to get the first?
Outside run, like I'm
That's
saying.
right. Yeah. We like those outside runs, but it's always nice to pull them out, when they least expect it. I didn't expect an outside run there. That's not Liberia. Liberia lined up on the outside. I was right. As I believe Staley took the handoff there for a nice gain of about 6 yards.
I think Liberia he's a running back as well. I'm not sure. They used him in the running back position either the year prior, but I saw how they also used their backs as a pass catcher.
Yeah.
Like I said with Staley, it's different. You don't know what to expect from this offense.
Yeah, I think it's just brilliant the way they've been working. Everybody in, like they've gotten everybody a chance. Like each running back has a very huge role on this team, and it's just Coach Wood knows what he's doing.
Yes.
That's all I have to say. He knows what he's doing with his team. As Jalen once again motions to the right, Bakey hands it off to Yakuso. Yakuso will break, and the ball's out, and it looks like we landed on it. But I believe we landed on that ball, yes. That was number 71, Matt Schreiber landed on that ball. Yakuso slipped out of his hands there. It might have been punched out, actually. And it doesn't seem to be too much of a loss. And it'll probably be about a 3rd and 7 now, 3rd and 8 now, something like that.
I mean, that's what the training's for. Get on the ball. We see, Schreiber did an excellent job. That could have been, again, another turnover. But luckily, we get on it right when it comes out. You don't let that other team, take the ball, have advantage over you. You just get on it right when you can.
Exactly. And I want to say something about Matt Schreiber. Matt Schreiber is an excellent player moving to offense now after being a defensive player for most of his career. As Bakey takes the handoff, throws it on the sideline to Staley again. Staley stumbles just outside, but he gets the first down in time. Another fake handoff and a throw to Staley again. Staley already with 2 catches this game, having a huge game already. Bakey, credit to him, his arm's gotten a lot better during the season. But what I was saying real quick about Matthew Schreiber, he's just been fantastic, and he's been rolling, and he's just been a very, very just all-around great player for this Ridley team, and it's just been incredible to watch him play. And sadly, it's his last year here. Probably, I don't know about these young guys too much, but it would always be great to have some of these older guys stay here. And he's just a great presence to have on this team. As Liberia is lined up out to the left, Bakey will hand it off, take it himself, take the hand off to Yakuso, dart in for about a yard. As Upper Darby's got to be getting tired at some point. As never mind, it's the end of the quarter. They'll get a rest here. We were kind of trying to wear them out here, but end of the first quarter, we're winning 3-0. Upper Darby has touched the field for 3 downs. It's ridiculous. What do you have to say for this first quarter? I know what I gotta say.
Certainly unexpected. I thought Upper Darby was gonna have a nice run themselves down the field. I think that number 7 for Kevin Kerwood was gonna have an excellent first drive, like Bakey did. But take 3 runs up the middle, and then he punted it. So it was
Right.
great. It was a great momentum swing for Ridley. Obviously, I love to see the scheme changes. Like I said, you can't, when you have an offense that is run first, you got to switch it up a little bit because you're so predictable. And I think that's what happened to the Raiders. Then now they're throwing stuff to, Staley. I might have a career high in catches tonight.
Right, exactly.
And then, you hand off to Akuso, you're giving it to Bakey. So just they're switching up everything, and it makes for a great game, honestly.
It is, and it's always great when your team's on the field for all of the first quarter, it seemed like. I felt like I didn't see Upper Darby's offense at all in there. And, to be up 3-0 to start the second quarter and hopefully going into halftime being up still, that's a great feeling. Against a team who is 7-1. They played a little bit of lower competition, but they're still 7-1. Good fun. It's just great. It's great to see, and hopefully we can continue this going into the second quarter. As I don't know if James knew he was live there on the camera as he's walking the camera. I don't know if you could see that, but his camera's all the way down. That's all right. Someone needs to have a little bit of technical issues. We'll be all right. As we're back here in studio, hello everyone. I don't know if I introduced us. I'm Ada Maloney.
Alex Joyce on color.
There we go. Not on color for the whole game. I'm going to start play-by-play, taking over for Jace, who, like I said, was at an anniversary, as Hudson will line out to the right. Bakey it'll be a pass play. He's running to the outside, throws deep, way out of bounds. Pass was intended for Yakuso, but he had to throw it away. Looked like a broken play, and there seems to be a penalty flag on the field, holding on the offense. So we'll be moved back a little bit. Not what you wanted to go into second or third down.
Not at all. I mean, obviously, you're right in territory, right around the 25-yard line. Now you're just going to bring it back even more, and maybe even get out of field goal range. So now you're going to have to really try hard to move the sticks even further, so you can try to get another score.
Yeah, exactly. They're moving them way back.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. What happened? Multiple penalties?
I mean, the whole offensive line better be holding for them to get that kind of penalty. Put them right back on the 50-yard line. I mean, that's crazy.
Raiders, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, makes it 2nd and 28 for Ridley from the Upper Darby 44-yard line.
And we'll see what they can do, try to move the sticks, and get another score on Upper Darby.
That's Mr. Tyrell, if you can hear him, as Big will fake the handoff to Staley, and he is brought down at about the 46-yard line. And we are at a 3rd and 28?
3rd and
31 now. I'll be honest, I have no idea why we got pushed back so far. Maybe I just didn't see or I didn't hear what actually happened. Cameraman James doing all right here.
Doing an awful job. Prime time, man.
Exactly, prime time. Look at him go.
Tougher than it looks to be down there, but
I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying, I've tried being cameraman before. Not my style, and it is a tough job. I'm not gonna, he probably already has some good shots already today. I believe looks like Upper Darby called a timeout. Excuse me. Upper Darby calls our first timeout. Already 11:30 left in the second quarter.
it's going by a little too fast.
That's right.
Having
I'm
so much fun.
just having fun, and now I keep looking at the scoreboard. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
almost done? What's going on?
It's crazy because I would expect a high scoring game by now, but obviously something that we didn't bring up as one of the keys is Ridley has controlled the ball for such a majority. I would say 75-80% at least of the action tonight. Upper Darby's only had 3 players on offense, so we'll see what Ridley can do.
Exactly, yeah. As we're looking, we've had it for most of the game, but 3rd and 30, this would be a big play here if we somehow get this off. As Bakey will pitch it to Staley. Staley will run on the outside. He'll cut, and he'll get knocked straight to the ground. Penalty flag here. Let's see what this penalty is. Big hit on Staley as it'll go to 4th down. Looks like the offense is staying on the field, though.
Yeah.
Not really sure what's going on. Are they going to go for it on 4th down?
Was it a targeting call, you think?
Possibly.
I mean, he was...
Holding on the offense again. Great.
All right, so it doesn't matter. They're going to punt this. I mean, I think.
I would think they punt.
Maybe they'll get crafty. Who knows? I mean, we didn't expect that pass from Bakey to Staley a couple times, so maybe they'll try to sling another one up here.
That's true, but another 30 and 30, 30 and 30, whatever, play is not what you're looking for.
No.
Sorry, are they redo? Yeah, they're
Oh,
going to
there's
redo
third-
the
okay, yeah, they're
down. Bacon will be under center again. You got Yakuso to his right and Staley to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Staley. Fakes the handoff, tosses to Yakuso. Yakuso will break off the outside. Stiff arms one man is almost brought down. Still on his feet, chugging up to about the 45-yard line, and is brought down out of bounds for little gain. Did not get too far for the first down, as one team will call on. Miles Turner having a fantastic season this year. He has just been killing the ball. It's been great.
He's been a very dynamic player. Not only as a punter, but I think on the defense, he's really caused a ruckus for Ridley this year. And I think that it's weird to have a guy who can punt the ball so well, but also be such a force on the defensive side.
As Miles will kick the ball high and far to about the 10, as the upper guard player number 2 takes it. Makes a couple men miss, and is finally brought down at about the 23-yard line. I believe that was number 2. That's James Tyahe, as I hear our PA announcer pronounce that name. I'm gonna call him that from now on. If I get that wrong, and his family or any Upper Darby people are watching, I apologize for botching any names that come along. And
funding for WRSD is provided by The Locker and TheLocker.biz. The Locker, your Ridley school store, has items from baby to adult. Get all of your Ridley branded gear for the whole family in one stop. Stop by The Locker, located at the Financial Literacy Center just outside the cafeteria, or visit them on the web at www.thelocker.biz.
thank you, Mr. Tyrell, for that funny announcement for The Locker. That's one of our funny announcements. Thank you very much. As that play was a running play to Kareem McAdams, and went for about 3 yards. There will be a 2nd and 5 now, as will be another running play, and number 7, Kerwood, the quarterback, tried taking it to the outside for a loss of 1, and it'll be now a 3rd and 6, Jack Liberio with the tackle there. Jack Liberio, I believe, playing corner today. I believe he plays corner most days. He's an excellent player. He's always fun to watch. Don DiMatteo coming off the field, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Kind of like Miles Turner, much different, obviously, but like he can punt the ball away, but he also has good force on defense. And Jack's, you said playing corner, you said,
yeah,
back, and then he also, I think, is a wide receiver. So one of those two-way dynamic players.
Yeah, it looks like actually he might be playing a safety today. He's on the field. He looks a little confused out there as Kerwood takes the snap, runs out to the outside. Mike McDonald throwing his hands up. Kerwood will throw to a receiver, number 3, and they will call that a completion. Looked like it bobbled a little bit, but that's all right. That pass was caught by Marson Way. Nice play by Kerwood to keep the play alive. Nice job by Mike McDonald chasing him down to try and get in his way. As looks like it'll be a timeout.
Looks like it. It's interesting. Way, I'm surprised we haven't called his name before, but he's actually the team leading receiver. Whole team.
Okay.
So we're gonna hopefully Ridley's got to shut him down the rest of the game. But I seen Bakey's pretty good on the run, and I seen now that we know Kerwood can obviously throw on the run as well.
Yeah.
So
Kerwood under center. Kareem makes that play. Oh, Don DiMatteo just missed the tackle there as Kareem will break through. A couple tacklers there to get the first down at about the 47-yard line, 48-yard line. And it'll be a first down, and now Upper Darby's have back-to-back first downs, as we're going to have another funding announcement.
Funding for WRSD is provided by Verone's Collision. Verone's Collision has been in the Ridley area for over 30 years. Located at 611 North Swarthmore Avenue, Verone's Collision works with all major insurance companies. For a free on-site estimate, give Gino a call at 610-521-3190.
Thank you, Mr. Tyrell, for that funding announcement. looks like Kareem McAdams taking most of the snaps here at running back. He's just plowing through. His last couple of runs, he just is plowing through some of our Ridley defenders. I think some of our Ridley defenders maybe were getting a little bit lazy on the sideline there. Not trying to knock them, but being sitting there for a while, kind of get out of the the funk a little bit with your offense staying on the field.
Yeah.
Kind of lose a little bit of your touch, but they're back on the field. Hopefully they get something going. As nice quick handoff to what's it called? Excuse me, Marson Way, number 3 there for the first down, and about a gain of 4 or 5 yards there.
I mean, we didn't see much from the first drive, having a 3 and out. Their stop a little bit different. They're definitely pushing the pile. There's number 5, Kareem McDowell, making a couple defenders miss and struggling into really territory.
Yeah, finally in really territory. They're finally doing something on offense, as it'll be a pitch to Kareem, and Kareem will push one man away, and he'll push up for about a gain of 3. And it'll be 2nd and 7 now. Nate Desmond making that tackle. Nate Desmond's had a solid year so far as well. A lot of nice players on this Ridley team. Sad to say, a lot of them are leaving. We've loved our Ridley Raiders so far this year. It's been great. Oh my goodness gracious. What's it called? Kevin Kerwood lines up under center. He's got way behind him as Kareem hits the pile and running way to the outside as he breaks multiple tackles, and it looks like to be a penalty on the play. Marson Way calling for a face mask penalty. Looks like he's not getting it. Might be a holding call on Upper Darby, it looks like. And that would be a huge play to push them back and take that play away. That was a huge run by Kareem McAdams there.
I mean, Ridley's had the ball so much of this game, and obviously McAdams with that run really gives momentum to Upper Darby, because obviously they didn't get anything started the first drive. But now they're going to be pushed way back, and that's not what we want to see, especially if you're an Upper Darby fan, because that was such a good play by by McAdams. I mean, he made a couple defenders miss, went to the outside, and looked like he was gone for a little bit. Luckily, with the tackle wasn't there. And now we're just seeing Upper Darby get pushed back.
And they're getting pushed way back again,
Yeah.
just like us. That's I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I'm just missing things, but they're just getting pushed way back. I'm not going to complain too much. Obviously, looks like they're going to be pushing them up again.
Okay. I mean, yeah,
That ball was spotted way up.
Yeah, that would be a long holding. That's a push them way back. I mean, it happened to the Raiders as well, so maybe they're just not messing around with the holding penalties. But kudos to the refs for seeing that. I didn't see that from Upper Darby. All I saw was McAdams truck into the end zone, but they will not get the yardage.
They obviously have a better view than us, so I'm not gonna knock the refs here. As the Upper Darby Royals are looking to make a splash here with a So it was a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, but 10 yards from that foul, it was still a first down.
Yeah.
As Kerwood hands it off to Kareem. Kareem pushes 2 guys and has had to be brought down by 4 different Ridley Raiders to be finally brought down at about the 23-yard line, as they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And it seems like right now this Upper Darby offense is just pushing crazy hard through our defensive line, and they're just finding holes, and they're just pushing and just crushing anybody that's in the path.
And it's weird, you didn't see it the first time, but now they've had such a bigger impact with the run game, and Kerwood hasn't got involved in the passing game that much, so it's interesting. But
Only
we'll
one
see
passing play.
if Ridley can stop them from going out.
Kerwood pitches to Kareem. Bozak taken out by an offender there, number 51, but Kareem was taken down for a huge stop to make it 3rd and 3 now. Huge stop there by the Ridley Raiders there. Now you got 3rd down. They're most likely in field goal range. I think most kickers can probably make it from here. I know Nate can. Nate's got some good range.
The one he hit before, the one he kicked before, that had a couple more yards on it, maybe 10, 20,
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good to know you can trust your kicker, obviously.
Of course.
I haven't seen much from him this year, obviously, because the first couple games have been really tough for Ridley. They're punting away a lot. But then the next 4, they were scoring a lot. So just to see that your kicker can definitely, get a 30-yard line even more is that gives you a lot more hope in case your offense can't get things started.
That's right. And it looked like we have an injury timeout as Kareem McAdams went down. Looked to be in a lot of pain, but he got up and walked off on his own. That's huge if they lose Kareem, because he was plowing through every single Ridley player so far. As look at that look at that camera angle we have down on field, right in the middle, the thick of things.
That's what I'm talking about. That's prime time right there.
That's prime time right there.
So we'll see if Kareem is out in the field now. It doesn't look like he is, and like I said, Dan Kerwood has a lot more on his shoulders to try to push the offense forward.
This is Christian McCaffrey here, not to be confused with Christian McCaffrey, the Panthers running back, as someone will call it, timeout will be called by Upper Darby, their second timeout of the game. Ridley still has 3 timeouts with 5 minutes and 18 minutes remaining in the half. Already 5 minutes remaining in the half. It's been very fun so far. Like I said, Christian McCaffrey was in there, number 22. He's a senior. He's 5'9", wears the same number as the Panthers running back, Christian McCaffrey. Saying a lot of the same things here, which is really cool.
I'm looking at the sheet right now, and it doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
It seemed like I was just like reading a sheet from like the Stanford team that he was on when he was in college. Yeah, that's just weird. But like they're not McAdams now, so that's definitely a really big loss if they can't get him back on the field. And now obviously the pressure's on McCaffrey and Kerwood to try to put up a score. But it's been such a low-scoring contest. There hasn't been a lot of offense, and but in some ways that makes for a much better game. So we'll see what Upper Darby can do here right around the 20-yard line.
Kerwood seems to always be lining up under center. He still has McCaffrey out there, and hands off to McCaffrey. The ball's out, and it looks like Ridley got it. And number 21, Don Tavadio got that ball. He took off his big sleeves and then gets that play out. Great. Oh, my goodness. Do you need that? On a third down in the red zone with 5 minutes left in the half. Now you're in control of the ball with not a lot of time, but good time. And now you got to break out the time management at the end of this half, because you want to go into the second half leading. And they got 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining as Don Tavadio made a beautiful fumble recovery there, pouncing on that ball. Oh, man.
Not expected, but much needed.
Exactly.
Obviously, you don't want them to put up any points. And obviously, they can take this for 3, 4, 5 minutes. Like I said, they had the ball for the majority of the game already, and they only have 3. So we'll see what they can do now in their own territory.
That's right. Yeah. Bakey takes the handoff, hands it off to Yakusa. Yakusa will break through for a couple of yards. Probably only about a gain of 3 yards there, as a little bit of a scuffle down there on the field. Number 44 for Upper Darby seemed to be holding on to number 61, Sean O'Doherty. He looks like the Upper Darby guy was looking for a penalty there. Not really sure what he was looking at. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. It just looked like he was starting something there. As Bakey will talk to his guys. He'll break. Staley to his left. Yakusa to his right. Liberio out to his right. Again. Handoff is to Staley. Staley will break to the outside. Number 24 is nice blocks by the Ridley defenders. I'm sorry, that was not Staley. That was Hassan Chandler, excuse me. Nice run to start for Hassan Chandler. It looks like we got a penalty after the play. Looks like this has to be some sort of post-play penalty there after the unnecessary roughness on Upper Darby. I believe that's what that was. So that'll move us up pretty well.
It might have happened when he was going out of bounds.
Yeah, I would think so.
They might have hit him. You don't want to hit someone they're going out of bounds. Either that, but obviously roughing the pass was a big one. But that was just unnecessary roughness, and I think that Chandler was going out of bounds, and they must have unnecessary roughness. So,
exactly.
But we'll take it. Ridley's right on the 48-yard line, so we'll see what they can do.
That's right. A lot of just big breaks here for Ridley. It's been crazy. As Bakey will hand off to Yakusa. Yakusa will break to the outside again. He is running deep to the outside, gets down the line, gets out about to the 41-yard line for definitely a first down there. Has to get the first down for that spot, and he does get the first down for another first down there. Ridley's offense is just rolling as well. Kind of almost looking like Upper Darby's offense, but just not pushing through that line. It's a lot of these outside passes and or passes down the line and a lot of outside runs.
they're changing up schemes.
Exactly.
They're doing a great job at it, and as a result, they're at again in Upper Darby territory. And with that, some things have to go your way, and we've been having a lot of things go our way this game.
Bakey and fakes the handoff to Yakuso, runs up the middle, is hit very hard, but he dives up to about the 30-yard line, about a gain of 4. And one of these big things when I was watching the first 4 games of the season, we went 0-4, and one of the big things I was watching during those games is we just were doing the same plays. It just looked like it was the same thing over and over, and I think Coach Wood realized that, and I think the whole team realized that, and they're like, hey, we need to change things up. We can't be running the same thing. We still run the same set. We still run a lot of the same plays, but we like to mix it up, and we like to get Bakey's arm in there. We like to get Chandler some runs, Staley some runs, Yakuso some runs, Liberio some throws, and as Bakey will take the handoff here and gives it to Yakuso, and Yakuso breaks up the middle about a yard away from the first down. And it's just, ever since a couple of those changes and changing a couple players from defense to offense and offense to defense, it seems like mid-season changes are the big key for this whole season. It's just those are the things that have defined the season.
No doubt. And obviously, with such a young roster, you need to evolve. You need to get better. And if they were 2-2, maybe not as much change. But obviously, being 0-4 is what they were at some point. Something has to happen in order to win these games. And kudos to them for getting it done.
Yeah. Hassan Chandler to his left, Yakuso to his right. Liberio line out right. Biggie looks like he's trying to get them to jump off sides. Takes a handoff, throws it, hands it off to Yakuso. Yakuso breaks for a big run, breaks a couple tackles, running to the outside to the corner, is hit and is in for the touchdown. Hits the pylon in the very corner. It's touchdown Ridley on a huge run by Elijah Yakuso. Oh my goodness! Broke 3 tackles there, great blocks from Liberia there downfield.
That was so cool to see. Obviously, I'm a little frozen now just from watching that because he should have been stopped a couple yards. He could have got the first down and it would have been fine. But he said, no, I want more. Broke a couple tackles. They're not getting to him, and he goes up to the right and luckily just gets the touchdown.
Could have been brought down at multiple points, but great job downfield with those blocks. As the ball is spotted, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. It is good. 10-0 Ridley with 2:21 left to go in the half. They're leading the Upper Darby Royals for 7-1. 10-0 right now after a huge run by Elijah Yakuso. And when he got in the middle of that pile, I thought the play was over, and then he was getting tripped up. I thought the play was over again, and breaks out way down to the corner, diving into the end zone, and hits that pylon for the touchdown. Beautiful run. Sorry, I'm just flabbergasted. Mr. Tyrell, you're in the shot. You want to get in?
Sure. Funding for WRSD is provided by Janice's Dance Work, located at 611 North Swarthmore Avenue in Ridley Park. Janice's Dance Work takes pride in offering quality dance education for ages 2 through adult in a structured, positive, caring environment, instilling creativity, discipline, and self-esteem. Far more than just an array of classes for all ages. From ballet to hip-hop, tumbling to tap, jazz to lyrical and modern. Janice's Dance Work is the place that has the heart for the community and seeks to give back and enhance people's lives. Give Janice's Dance Work a call today at 610-534-4828. And we are back.
Yes, as Nate gets the ball down, and he's ready to kick off to Upper Darby, as Upper Darby will try and get some action going before this half ends with only 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. Nate, and the kick is up. It is floating out to about the 15-yard line, and Way will take that, and he is stiffs-armed one man and is brought out of bounds by number 1, John Galley.
Such a big momentum from that play. Obviously, getting the touchdown. Upper Darby, if I'm Deb, you got to get something going now because you can't just rely on the second half because you're down 2 scores. You know what I mean? So, and Kerwood, he's been pretty impressive, not throwing the ball too much. But you lost McAdams, a big running back. And the moment you bring Christian McCaffrey, no relation to the Stanford one, but when, or Carolina, I should say, he comes in, first play, fumbles, really gets it, and they bring it down for a touchdown. So if Upper Darby, once it gets the points up, now's the time to do it.
Exactly. And McAdams is back in the game as Kerwood won't line up behind center. He'll take it back, and he hands off to Kareem McAdams again, and Kareem will be brought back for a loss of about 3 yards there. It's just nothing going there. Couldn't find any hold, couldn't find anything. And 3 Raiders on him there, pounces on him.
It's weird. I mean, I look at the stat sheet and I see second in QB rating, a 54.3% completion percentage to go along with 1,000 yards. And I haven't seen...
He's thrown one pass.
Yeah, thrown one pass. So it's definitely it's an unexpected style of play for the Royals.
Yeah, I agree. Dom DiMatteo with that tackle there. Way's got 7 touchdowns. McAdams has 12 touchdowns running. Way has 7 touchdowns catching, as there's a pass play there to number 10, Sean McCullough. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say McCullough, and I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, Puso has 9 touchdowns, and Bakey has 11 touchdowns. Just a lot of great football players on this field.
Funding for WRSD is provided by Lanzetta Landscaping. Get your yard noticed with quality, creative, and affordable landscaping and lawn care services from Lanzetta Landscaping. Create the landscape you and your family will love to spend hours with in quality landscape design and installation at prices you can afford from Lanzetta Landscaping. Take advantage of any one of the lawn care services from Lanzetta Landscaping. From landscaping design to grass mowing and snow removal, they do it all. Visit LanzettaLandscaping.com and see what services they can offer you. And I believe he also has a few Christmas tree yards, Lanzetta Christmas trees. You familiar with those locations?
Yes, I've gotten a Christmas tree from Lanzetta before. Very nice Christmas trees. It'll be a 4th and 1 here for the Upper Darby Royals. Looks like they're trying to run out the clock here. About 15 seconds left in the half. Doesn't look like they'll get a play on out here. 10 seconds left, and they're just going to wind out the clock, and that'll be most likely the end of the half. They'll have to call the penalty first, and they'll have to bring the backups on for probably just to kneel the ball here, or they... I'm a little bit confused on what's going on here.
I mean, so the clock is stopped at 8 seconds. It's a 4th and 1. Upper Darby's in their territory. It looks like they're trying to drive to get something going, and then they kind of just left time on off the clock. I mean, I'm not sure, you don't want to not get the play, get the yardage, and then they have it, and they could try to kick it, or get something going. So I guess maybe that's the thought process. I'm not really sure. If they're just going to kneel it, why not just kneel it?
Yeah, exactly.
Why waste all this time? You can go into the locker room, get your second half changes going, but it seems like either going to have, looks like Kerwood's going to be back on the field.
No, I believe they're going to have their backups just come and take the snap here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It was a big huddle for, just a kneel.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. It looks like it's going to be a punt. My bad, excuse me. They're actually punting. Looks like Ridley's plan is just to let it go into the end zone, or they're just going to try and block it and take it in the end zone as the kick is up and bounces around at about the 35-yard line. It'll go rolling, and stops at about the 22-yard line as Upper Darby touches it. At the 21-yard line, Upper Darby will get the ball at the half. Ridley goes into the half of senior night and homecoming night, 10-0 against a 7-1 Upper Darby team. They've got momentum on their side. How did you feel about this half so far?
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, obviously, Ridley, it seems like the games prior, there wasn't many things going their way, but Ridley's been really lucky tonight. And it's not just saying, not a hockey against them. They've been playing a wonderful game so far, obviously, making the tackles, making the offensive plays, And the coaches have even, changed up what they're doing, and it's showing so much tonight. I mean, they only have 2 scores. They only have 10 points, but they've controlled the momentum and they've controlled the speed of the game.
Yeah.
And that's why they're up 10-0. They don't give up a Darby a lot of chances. And when they do, the defense comes out to play.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's just been fun to watch, and they've just been, just moving along so far in this first half. I'm very excited to see how the second half goes. Where did Mr. Tyrell go, our studio manager? So I don't know what, I believe, not sure what's going to happen now, but I believe we will be back at least for the homecoming court. I'm not sure exactly when that's starting, but the band is going to play real quick. I'm not sure if they're going to have them now. I believe that's actually happening now. Are they doing homecoming court now, J. Todd?
Who do I think's gonna win?
No, are they doing it now?
Oh yeah, they're doing it soon.
I believe J-Tog's vote is for Zach Withers, even though technically he can't vote. He is no longer a student at Ridley High School. Thanks a lot, Jared Tognucci. Jared, would you like to get in the shot here? J-Tog, sir? Look, we have a headset for you now. Would you like to put this headset on? Sure. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Get in the shot here, big guy.
I don't get.
There he goes. This is our man's Jared Tognucci right here. Our man's. Everyone's favorite. Get yours. 2018, that's right. Did you win Homecoming King?
I did not. I was narrowly defeated on the vote. My good old buddy James Becker was, and he didn't win, unfortunately. Ryan Hoffecker went the underdog.
That's right.
It's been an underdog story all year, it seems like.
Yeah.
With the win, so good for him.
And you weren't on Homecoming Court, you said?
No, I was not. You know, it's like this guy. I was up in the locker room, and again, looking at who announced who won. You know, it's all great. You know, it's just. Yeah,
Seemed to be a little bitter there, J-Tog.
No, I'm fine. It's all great. I was never looking into it. If I won, great. But I'm glad. I hope Zach Withers comes away with it this year.
You know, I have to be mostly unbiased here, so I can't really say my opinion. I think everybody who's on Homecoming Court deserves to be Homecoming King.
No doubt. It'd be great to see my man's Zach Withers win it. What's up, buddy?
Hey, we have a couple visitors in here as we are being broadcasted live on television right now. We have a couple visitors. This is Nick Mayu and Dom Heidemann, correct? Yes, that's not the one that's on the field. If you guys want to get in the shot just to say hello for a quick second, you can. I guess we'll allow it to happen. Yeah, would you just come around to this corner and just wave hello? You already interrupted us anyway, which is okay. They're pretty all right. Did you say go Birds? Go Birds. Go Birds, go Raiders. That's right. J-Tog, what are you doing?
Taking a selfie.
Taking a selfie? Who'd you send that to?
Don't worry about it.
Is that your girlfriend, J-Tog?
No, I don't get mine.
Okay.
The life at St. Joe's seems luxurious.
It's like,
Luxurious,
join
yes.
me, Joyce?
What?
Join me next year?
St. Joe's? We'll see. We'll see what
After
happens.
broadcasting.
Yeah. To be honest, they don't have. They have it. It's coming along. They have like decent. It's more their journalism, but their broadcast is coming along. It wasn't a big part of their thing like years prior, but it's actually coming along nice. I'm not a part of it yet, but I'm starting to get in there, hearing a little bit about it. So I'll see. Marketing's first, though. So.
A little bit of a
Need some water,
refresher.
Aiden.
What?
Need
Is it?
some water instead.
No. Pepsi is where it's at.
I guess you guys already went over the first half. I guess I'll give my thoughts.
Yeah, give your thoughts, J-Tog.
I thought that was one of Ridley's best football halves of the year they played. They moved the ball. It's a lot. It brought a lot back in memories last year of them moving the ball, not being able to finish.
Yeah.
But they definitely they put together some nice drives there. And a lot again. Elijah Yakupus is just a really good player. I had the honor of being his teammate last year. He's just a good player, and he had that nice 30-yard run in there to score for them. Nate Warwick hit a nice field goal. That first drive was a thing of beauty for Ridley. I really thought they were gonna keep it up. They didn't keep it up. But their own defense, they're really stopping Upper Darby. Seems like Upper Darby's relying on their running back, Kareem McAdams, the junior. He's a big guy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's a good running back. That's why they're going to give him the ball. He's their best player. Upper Darby, they're not utilizing their athletes as much as I thought they would. But they're definitely going to the running back. But Ridley's doing a great job of stopping the run. Again, the year they've been doing a decent job of stopping the run. It's going pretty good. And they're up 10-0 on Homecoming, so they just got to keep it up. It's Homecoming. Can't let the emotions, get the best of you. You got to keep going. I know last year we were against Conestoga, a little bit of an easier competition, and we beat up on them pretty good. That's right. Upper Darby's still a good team, and they got to just keep it up. Don't let up. Don't stop playing.
It's interesting. Kurtwood is second in QBR, and then he has 1,000 yards and 54.3% completion percentage. And I've only seen him throw 4 to 5 passes so far. It's interesting. But I want to talk about this Ridley offense for a second. Have they made a lot of changes that were not a part of the scheme last year when you were on the team?
Oh, yeah, definitely a lot, actually. I think they changed a lot up this year. They going away from the normal option, more to a read spread option, which I think they should have personally, in my opinion. That's where the football's going now. You got to get as much weapons as possible, and I think it's good that they changed that. And I like the addition of the H-back to block more. And let's go to Homecoming here as we see.
Yes, Joe Grugan being walked out right now. One of the Homecoming Court kings. Looks like Alex is. You want to
Are you gonna stay for this? Are you guys gonna stay for this?
Oh, yeah.
If you, I'm gonna stay because I'd like to announce this. Joey Grugan being walked out. Another high favorite. They're all favorites here, but that's Joey Grugan, one of them. A lot of people flooding into the studio here. Not really sure what's going on here, as Jay Todd will take his seat and almost fall back. Sadly, we did not get that on camera.
Good.
Goodness gracious. Dr. Actor down there congratulating Joey. Joey looking nice and spiffy. Next up is Joshua Peacock, who's being walked out right now, as you can see.
I believe we should add Mr. Forney hooked up on here. He would be nicely announcing it for us. But we're always happy to bring it to you.
Yeah, you're right. It's why we'd always like to have more people here. We can always have this.
I'm surprised you're not on the homecoming court. What happened there?
Jay Talk. There's a lot of great candidates here, and I can't take anything away from any of them. They are all very handsome and beautiful looking individuals. They are all great personalities and great people. And I couldn't change this court for the better. I don't think there's any way you can change it.
You have those things too. I want you to know that. I believe in you.
Thank you, Jared. I appreciate that very much.
Let's see who wins here. Interesting. Yeah, last year was Ryan Hoffecker and Sarah Mahoney.
Sarah Mahoney. That's they put my last name on the broadcast 2 weeks ago as Aiden Mahoney.
Mahoney, I know. I saw that.
You saw that? Yeah, you watched our film? This is Mies Toby. Definitely, I think probably the favorite to win homecoming court besides Zach Withers this year or Nate Warwick.
We'll see if it's underdog story Zach Withers, But yeah, there's a lot of great candidates, like you said. It's a lot spread out. We'll see.
Yeah. I believe it looks like they're going to be doing the Homecoming Kings first. I don't know where the girls are on the other side. See, I knew that. Mies Toby. Everyone's looking spiffy tonight so far.
Spiffy, I was about to say that.
Fix your mic here, Jay Tog, a little bit.
Thanks, buddy. Wow, yeah.
There you go.
Have you taken my advice? I know I talked to you a couple weeks ago back about doing some things. I like it. I've 5 feet so far. It's pretty good.
Thank you. Did you listen to the broadcast afterwards? Do you think I took your advice well?
Yeah, I tried to listen to Strathaven. It was a little staticky. I know that's not Mr. Tyrell's fault at all. Never is.
It's never Mr. Tyrell's fault.
Nah, it's something with the Wi-Fi. They'll fix it though. I think he's got it fixed. So.
Yeah, it's.
I was trying to watch it, but your audio wasn't that messed up. So what I heard was pretty good.
All right.
Tried to watch the game.
That's good. As Nate Warwick is walking out now, and another favorite to win homecoming court this year, our kicker so far. That's my kicker right there, Nate Warwick. Great player.
His brother was on it last year. His brother was the president of the 2018 class, and he's the president of the 2019 class, and it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, they don't have any more. They don't have a junior brother, right?
Nah, I think that's it.
Trying to keep it in the family,
here comes
right?
the man, the myth.
Man, myth, the legend. Number 69, Zach Withers, coming out now as camera pans with him. And look at this slow walk up by Zach Withers, taking his time because he is confident. I think his parents are more proud of him than anything else he's ever done because this is huge for Zach Withers. He's done he's done a lot. Why are you laughing? He's done a lot, but he's done a lot this year. And Zach is just a great guy, and he deserves it so much.
I know him from the locker room. He's a really funny guy. He's a team player first and foremost. He's just a really good person overall. Really nice kid. Had the pleasure of knowing him and Nate as well. Same. Connor's down the field with him right now. Mies, I know. I mean, all those guys, and they're getting ready to announce the girls now, I believe.
There is your homecoming kings. Zach Withers, Nate Warwick, Mies Toby, Joshua Peacock, and Joey Grugan as the first homecoming queen is out. I should really know who that is. I'm having trouble. Anybody know who that is? Which one is this again? Is this Emma? Emma, right? Emma? Is Emma on homecoming court? Emma. It's not a wedding dress. It's Emma.
It's a nice white gown.
I'm having. Oops. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's that. Shannon McKee now, coming up second, had beautiful yellow. So it seems not yellow, but kind of like a yeah, I'll say yellow, kind of like almost like a nude dress. Looks very pretty, very sparkly, gorgeous, gorgeous dress. Hair looking very nice and spiffy.
I'd like to give my condolences back to Austin Molly and Sean O'Day, doing a heck of a job back in the studio.
Sean O'Day, I believe, is not in studio. He had eye surgery a little bit ago. Is he in studio, or am I wrong?
No, maybe he isn't. He sent me a good luck text.
Okay,
So
well,
he was.
For Sean back at home, if you're listening,
Sean,
we
we
give
hope
you
for
our
the best, Sean.
condolences.
Yeah, our
We hope you're feeling all right.
Hope your eye surgery went well. Hope you can see better now.
What? Goodness gracious. Framer GD coming out now. A lot of people I talked to said they voted for Fran. A very nice girl. Everybody knows Fran. Just great. Wearing a nice, I believe is that black or green? Can anybody else get some eyes on that? Is that black or green dress? Looks black on the camera. I'm gonna say that's a black, green, or blue dress. Very nice dress. A lot of them, they all have these like these scarves on them, and I think it looks beautiful. And I just, this ceremony is just
Hey,
so
are
much
you a
fun to
fashion
watch.
expert?
I am not a fashion expert, but if I see someone looking nice, I'm gonna be like, I like that. I like those pants. I like that
It's
dress.
respectable.
Yeah, I respect a lot of cultures and a lot of everything, and I think people just look good, and it's always nice to compliment people because it never hurts to get a compliment, right?
No,
Everyone
not at
likes
all.
being complimented.
Yeah, you're right.
That is like a black gray dress. I'll say that.
More charcoal.
Next, I believe they have not announced her yet, which I don't know why they haven't announced her yet. We're waiting to move her out there. Good Lord, just got a pic of Sean O'Day's eye, and that's not pretty. Hopefully he's okay. He did get surgery, so hopefully he'll be all right. He's not allowed on school for a couple of days.
No, hope he can stay.
Ask him if he's listening to the game.
He is.
He is?
Yeah, that's why he knows I'm here.
Okay. Well, Serenity Peterson now coming out. She always, I would say probably will win Best Dressed because she always has very nice clothes and very nice style, and that dress is gorgeous and nice gold with sparkle. With some silver hair. Her hair is beautiful. Excuse me. I love that dress. That's a gorgeous dress. My favorite part of homecoming, my favorite part is the dresses. Honest to God, I think the dresses are always gorgeous, and it's always just nice to see everybody looking nice and just, everyone, all the support for everybody who's on the court. It's always fun and it's always great. And now, coming up last with a huge ovation. Oh my goodness, that was a loud ovation, right?
That was pretty loud.
Allison Whaley, one of the nicest girls I've met in this school, wearing a nice blue dress, not as sparkly. Her hair is in a bun, I believe. Parents waving. Last but not least, of course, taking her time as we have an angle on her up on the top of studio.
Hey, they're all nice girls and they're all nice guys, and that's why they're picked on homecoming. The whole school just has a lot of respect for them. Thanks. Here we
And one
go.
last time, I'd like to say best of luck to everybody on homecoming court. I'm going to roll through this again. Zach Withers, Nate Warwick, Mies Toby,
All right,
Joshua
Mr.
Peacock,
Preston
Joey
Tyrell.
Groves, Emma, Shannon McKee, Framer GD, Serenity Peterson, and Allison Whaley, all on homecoming court. Let's see who wins. Who's your pick? Who do you think's going to win? Wait, here's your king. Zach Withers, homecoming called it. Zach Withers with homecoming king. He is so excited. I've never seen him so excited in my life. Look at him. Oh my goodness, what a beast. You know what they call him? An absolute unit.
He's everything but a unit. Zach Withers, I did call that. The underdog takes it again. Homecoming king. Zachary Withers.
All the homecoming kings
girls,
around him as we're getting one final picture.
All the girls are, they're all well rounded.
I have no idea who's going to win. I really don't. If I had to pick, I'd probably say Fran most likely because that's who I talk to the most.
Yeah, I could see Emma.
You ready? Here's the queen. Can't believe Withers won. What a guy. He deserves it more than anybody else. Well, that's not
Can't
true.
hate to
Everybody
say it,
deserves it, but he deserved it
you know
very
what?
much.
I'm gonna say it. I called it.
You called that, J-Time?
Yeah. What did I tell you was gonna win? All right, here we go. Drum roll.
Serenity Peterson wins Homecoming Queen. Oh my goodness. Zach Withers and Serenity Peterson. What a night. Oh, they're so cute together. Look at them. That's probably, Zach, one of the most best looking guys I've ever seen. Is Serenity, a beautiful woman, very nice. It doesn't get much better as she gets the tiara, as they finally place it on her head. She's so happy. Zach is so happy. Good for those two. I think they both equally deserved it, and it is very
well earned by everyone. Great night to everyone else, all the runner-ups. Proud of them and proud of Zach and Serenity. Good job.
Congratulations to everybody on homecoming court as Upper Darby comes back on the field. Congratulations to everybody here. Just couldn't have had a better homecoming celebration, a better homecoming court. I love every single one of these people. Every single one of these people have impacted my life for the better, maybe for the worse, but mostly for the better. All of them are just great people,
No doubt.
and it's just, it's great to see. They're all gorgeous, and I don't have much else to say except, congratulations to every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome.
I agree.
And I think a good job by the voting from the school, from the students here at Ridley High. I think they couldn't have voted any better.
No, yeah, definitely. They definitely did a good job of that.
Zach Withers, number 69, your homecoming king, and Serenity Peterson, your homecoming queen. Zach was very excited to hand those roses to her.
It's going to be... Yeah, I didn't realize that's how they did it. I was never part of it because I was always in the locker room when they were doing it. Upper Darby, yeah, they're back on the field.
That was your first homecoming celebration, wasn't it?
Yep, live. Good for Withers. He deserves it. Big round of applause for my guy. Good job. Serenity, good job. Good job, everyone.
Fantastic. And now we're back in studio. Hello, everybody who's watching. I don't know if we're live on TV. I know we're live on radio.
You have to be live.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yep, there you go.
What's this jacket? You want to talk about this jacket?
This is my varsity jacket. I got after junior year, and you had to come out for the right occasion,
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, you want to start talking about the game?
That's up to you if you want to start talking about the
I'll
game.
start talking about the game. We got 3 minutes left. Great to be back again. Jared Tarnucci alongside Aiden Maloney. Aiden leads it off, but I'm back, so might as well start talking.
Do you want me to start?
I already got it, Aiden.
All right. You know what? I got you. All right, don't worry about it. Are you sure you don't want me to start?
No, it's okay, Aiden. I drew it out. So, Aiden, to start,
You say you drew it out. You sure you're ready?
I'm right. Aiden, we're good to go.
Okay.
Right, for the 20th time. All right. Stay with me.
I'm here.
So Ridley came out with a good opening drive.
Yes, they did.
And they scored 3 points off that drive. And then Elijah Akpus had a nice 25-yard scamper into the end zone, dodging a couple tackles.
That's right.
And besides that, Ridley's been driving a little bit, but they haven't been punching it in. What do you think they need? You think they need some big plays going for? What do you think they need to do to keep sustaining drives?
Honestly, I don't think they need to do too much. I think what they need to do to sustain drives is I think the offensive line needs to keep creating holes and protecting Bakey when he's running.
They've been doing a good job of that. I feel that.
I think they need to open up a couple more, though.
Yeah, I said that before the game they need to protect Bakey. That's number one thing, and block for him. They've done a good job of that. I just think they need now it's something they need to make plays, get the ball downfield. They're not really much of a deep thret team.
Exactly.
Except for maybe a couple trick plays there, here and there.
Jack Liberio
pass. Besides that, Bakey's got to get the ball down. That throwback to the fullback Staley's worked a lot.
He has been fantastic.
They weren't ready for that. The problem is they've driven on offense, and it's only 10-0. So they got again. It's like I said, a lot like my season last year. We were driving. We got the yards. We could finish it, and I think that's what they got to do this half. They got to finish Upper Darby and punch the ball in the end zone at least two, three more times to finish this game off.
They need to finish
on defense, Ridley's doing a heck of a job. The secondary's been the secondary all year, but their defense the front seven is finally stepped up and forced it. And Upper Darby's a really good running back in Kareem McAdams, and McAdams been stuffed.
Oh my gosh, he's been. Yeah, but he has broken out.
He's had a couple yards, but for the most part, he's been stuffed, and they've been stuffing him up. he doesn't have that many yards. And, Upper Darby, I'm surprised they're not using more of their athletes. I'm surprised they're not, going side to side, which is what they usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely surprised that Kirkwood hasn't done the football more.
Right? Yeah, I'm very surprised, being one of the
I think that has
best.
to tribute with the Ridley's good secondary.
Yeah, being one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, I'm extremely surprised that he hasn't done much passing-wise. And, good job by Ridley to, make sure he's not passing it, because I think that's part of their defense is that, they're kind of scared to pass it. They have a good backfield, and but they have been stuffing a lot of the runs. He has broken out for a lot, but after a couple of plays, they've been stuffing them, and it just feels like Upper Darby is just still. It's like they're like statues on offense. They're just not moving at all. It's just nothing's happening. They can't get anything going. If I'm Upper Darby, I need something to just spark a fire under our butts to get them going. But Ridley's just doing a fantastic job on both sides of the ball, and there's not really much I can say for them to really do better, but they just they've amazed me so far.
Yeah, again, the only thing they can do better is put points on the board, right? We're ticking down. We got 10 seconds left before we start the second half kickoff. Upper Darby will receive the kick, am I right? No, Ridley will receive the kick.
No, Upper Darby.
Upper Darby will receive the kick.
Because we started.
Yep. Upper Darby will receive the kick. And we're warming up, and again, my keys to the second half, keys to the first half, I'll go over them again. Ridley block for Bakey, get some yards on the ground, pass the ball a little bit, and they did all that. They just got down, they got to finish it, do it a little bit more. Upper Darby, my key for Upper Darby is get their athletes in space, and they haven't done that. And that's why Ridley's winning this 10-0 ball game so far.
Yeah.
Ridley definitely has to keep it up. They got to keep stopping them on the run. Watch out for Kirkwood, because I feel like Upper Darby's going to come out of the half and start throwing the ball.
Yeah, I really expect something to change with Upper Darby. I think they went into the locker room. I assume they went in and they were
they're
like...
They're a 7-1 team, They're not just going to come out and play the same they did.
Exactly. They're going to change something up, and I think that's a great idea by you to say that they're going to throw the ball now. And I would not expect a couple deep shots, because they got some big and quick people on their team, so I expect to see some big plays here by Upper Darby, but we need to be able to stuff those big plays.
And Ridley has to be able to keep running the football. Staley, I think, needs a couple more carries and get Elijah out in space. A couple more sweeps, honestly.
Those sweeps always work. They
kept going up the middle, pounded up the middle, then they break one to the outside. That's been working a lot for them. They just need to do a little bit better job of, I think, balancing that out. The H-back, like I said before, they have a new offense this year, different from one I played in. The H-back, I like the addition of the H-back. It's a lead blocker, and something they didn't have. They were using running back. We were using running backs before, and running back, they're just not going to do the job all the time.
Exactly.
Physically, it's not something. It's usually not there. So I like the full addition of the H-back better.
As the Raiders are running back on the field from the locker room after the half.
So I just think keep following the back. Keep following the back. Follow those holes, and they're going to come. Ridley backs have to be patient, like Elijah and Hassan Chandler. Get them a little. Along with Dylan Staley, get them some carries. And Ridley just got to keep running the football, and then throw some play action there when hopefully they're successful, and they keep throwing some play action there. And Ridley's going to come away winning this game with another touchdown and 2 in hand.
Yeah, I agree. I think everything you said there once again is very true. As, we're running in from halftime. Liberio coming up the rear. He's quick, though. He's catching up. I think, it just Ridley's had such a great year, and there's a lot of great stories on this team, but
I wouldn't say a great year.
We've had a fun year. I'll say we've had a fun year.
I think it's after the first 4 weeks, yes, it's been a fun year. They had a really rough start against 4 good teams.
Well, Springfield was fun.
There were some kids that were in spots that they probably shouldn't have been in, and they were just playing uncompetitive football. And then Coach Wood switched around, and they got new guys on defense and on offense, and guys stopped playing 2 ways, and it's worked out beneficially for the team. And the fact that they don't have as tough a schedule as they do anymore, I'm sure they're going to want to try to change that, having that tougher schedule leading off with Garner Valley and Springfield and all those teams. Radnor's been good lately, really good this year. We knew they were going to come in, be a top contender, and they almost knocked off Garner Valley in overtime a couple weeks ago, last week. And the coach is getting ready, so we're going to start off the second half off, and Ridley, hopefully Ridley starts getting some bigger plays and some chunk plays, and just need a couple touchdowns, defense to hold, and they're going to win this game. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm expecting some fireworks in the second half.
Yeah, me too. I think on both sides it's going to be very big on both sides. As Ridley's getting ready to take the field, Upper Darby will receive the kick to start the second half. Ridley is up 10-0 after a wonderful halftime show for the Ridley Green Raiders and their homecoming court. as number 69, Zach Withers, won Homecoming King, and Serenity Peterson winning Homecoming Queen. Both well-deserved, I think. Most likely I would have voted for those two. I'm just going to say that now. But yes, very nice. And, I'm very excited to see how the second half of the game goes. Once again, no pressure, but this is a must-win game if you're trying to make playoffs. So, very...
Guys, for the record in the broadcast booth, I'm not Justin. I'm his brother, Jared, who graduated a year ago. Let Austin know, because he should know.
Wait, so, excuse me, so they put you as Justin Tognucci?
Yeah, sadly. I don't want to be mistaken as that.
Are you trying to say something about your brother?
No, he's a great kid, but I'm Jarrett.
This is Jarrett Tognucci right here. For anybody who doesn't know.
Austin, come on, dude. I've known you for 2 years. All right, let's get to the game.
Goes to show you how much Austin cared.
Thanks, Austin. We get the second half wrapped up. Nate Grill kicked the ball away.
Don't worry, they got my name wrong as well. Multiple times.
And it's 2 T's at the end. Try it again. One more time.
Jarrett. He put, sorry. And the kick is
we're off.
Yep. And it is taken by number 3, Way. And he is
he breaks free. The ball's contained.
And he was tackled out of bounds by the kicker, Nate Warwick. Nate Warwick rebounding after that homecoming court loss.
You missed it. Withers ready to get back into action, but you got Hinchy and Wills breaking contain over that. You can't let that happen on kick return.
I'm going to step off for a second. I'm going to let Alex Joyce join the broadcast booth with you real quick for a little bit. Are you okay with that, Jarrett?
I'm ready for that.
All right.
Joyce.
Here you go, Joyce. Little late, glad to be back.
McAdams takes up the middle, stopped by the Raider defense for only about a couple. Joyce, welcome back to the broadcast
Thank
booth.
you. I see you taking over play-by-play responsibilities.
I was gonna take over color, but I just hopped in because
Okay.
Aiden sat there. You got it.
Oh no, that's all you, man.
All right. I feel like Dan McGuire over here, but I guess I got it.
Mr. WIP.
Yeah. So as we said, Kirkwood coming out here. You think they got to throw the ball more? I heard you know I was talking to Maloney about that. I think for Upper Darby on offense, they got to throw the ball more, and they're gonna come out with three receivers, and we'll see what they do here. They're gonna run a screen. Makes a move. Liberio wrestles him down to the ground with them Addy on the sideline. About only a gain of a yard. Good stuff there by Liberio, coming up very quickly to make that stop.
That was number 14, their leading receiver, Marson Way, on the reception. Then they'll bring up about a 3rd and 7 for the Royals. So this is the down that they've usually struggled in, is getting that first down, whereas Ridley's been mildly successful at it this game.
Yeah, let's see if Ridley can force a turnover here. They're going to throw the ball again. They're relying on Miles Turner and those guys up front. Maybe bring some pressure up the middle. We'll see, and that's going to be all sides on 21, Dom DiMatteo. That's just discipline, Joyce. That's just discipline.
You would know better than anyone.
Yeah, I know. I would, man. It's crazy, but the game's in your head, and I believe Coach was going to take out take out Shahir and Morales, bring in Hudson, bring in a little bit bigger back. Now it's 3rd and short, opposed to 3rd and 6. So that changes. That hurts them. They got you got to be disciplined. I know you're reared up, ready to go. As DiMatteo thought he was coming out of the game, now he's going back onto the field. He better get back in position. They got heavy right. Looks like a sneak to the right, and they got it. And hurdles a player and spun down around the 40-yard line, or 30-yard line, pardon me. That's going to be an Upper Darby first down. And, that's just, again, DiMatteo, I don't know what he's doing out there. He's a little out of position. He's not thinking. I know the game is all about emotion, but, you got to think with your head. And he wasn't on the field that play. They really only had 10 guys out there, and they were heavy to the right. He was definitely getting that first down. They got to do better.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we haven't seen so much physicality from the quarterback, number 7, Kevin Kerwood. But obviously, he comes out there and literally jumps over someone. So,
Earl's man, he'll take it to the left this time. We'll try it again. He has the outside. We got to see a few there as he flies around down to the 23. He's out of bounds. And again, trying some new wrinkles. Like I said, Kerwood getting him more involved in the game, and it's working so far for the Royals.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like you said, when they had that 0-4 start, they're kind of predictable, and then they kind of switch things up. They switch schemes up, and the Royals started doing things differently, and it's working, especially tonight. And I think that's what the Royals are trying to do. They're trying to get Kerwood involved in some runs. Like they didn't do that much in the first half. They just handed it off to the.
Kerwood, if you missed in the first half, if you missed the first part of the broadcast, 1,000-yard passer with 12 touchdowns, second in the Central League QB rating with 177.6. McAdams is the leading rusher in this game at 920, probably close to 1,000. Kerwood fires over. He's to the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Just like that.
Again, that's the leading receiver, Marson Way, on the reception. He caught it, and the run after the catch is what's going to get them touchdown. And they're only going to be down, luckily they get the field goal, the extra point. They're only going to be down 3 points.
Yeah.
So what was a 2-possession game now is only 1. So the Raiders got to come back offensively.
Upper Darby came out like we knew they would, unpredictable. They started running with Kerwood, getting him more involved in the offense, bringing some new wrinkles in. They got Ridley thinking run. They run. They hit him with a pass, and he's wide left open, and no one's going to catch Way. He's just a really good receiver, and he dives for the pylon. He's in. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. And the Royals make this a 1-possession game.
So as a former Ridley football player yourself, what are you expecting to see the Raiders come out with on this offensive possession coming up?
Offensive possession, again, I expect not too much to change for them, except maybe a couple bigger chunk plays. Maybe a couple more, I think a little more to the outside they got to go. As you see the replay, Way, nice call catch at the 15. Liberia just kind of behind him, out of position, and by then it's too late. Dives across the end zone line for the touchdown. Royals make this a 3-point game. Ridley, they got to bounce back. I told you the Royals were coming out steaming, and here we go. They got to come out ready to play.
It's interesting. They didn't control, much of the pace the first half. Then they come out, take, considerable amount off the clock. There's 9:39 left in the third quarter. Then they get, obviously their leading receiver, Way, and then they get Kerwood involved in the offense. And as a result, they're only down 3 now. So.
I agree to that. Ridley, I think I expect a good return here. Try to get Coach Anderson trying to get the special teams together, maybe get a nice field position out to start the offense. That's helped them a lot this year. They've had decent special teams. I know you got Puso at the first touchdown of the year against Garner Valley on the kick return. They've been playing really good.
It's interesting to see how many of these guys they're mixing in. They're using Yakuso. They're using number 25, Hassan Chandler. They're using Bakey on some runs. And now in this game, we finally see some really nice passes by Bakey.
Yeah, they're running everywhere and with everyone. And Chandler will take that, bounces at the 18. He'll take it at the 16. Chandler making some moves, getting the blocker getting his way, and he's wrapped up by Darrell Farmer, and they'll wrestle him to the ground. And that'll stop play, and Ridley will take over at the 27-yard line. So decent field position to start off for the Raiders. Jack Bakey and company onto the field.
Have you done some announcing work at St. Joe's? You seem like you haven't missed a beat.
Actually, no, not really.
Not much?
No, they don't really. It's not a big broadcasting school, to be honest, but they're getting up there, like I said before, and with communications, mostly basketball. They'll pick up for basketball. They have to do a lot with that. So they'll come up with that, and I'll probably start doing stuff with them. I've gotten involved a little bit.
Yep.
It's like communication. It's a whole building, so it's newspaper, broadcasting. They get all that stuff. And they don't have it as a major, so that's probably the problem. But it's a minor, so they can. It's definitely on the rise as the Sean O'Doherty and the rest of the O-line come up. Bakey in the shotgun, hands the snap, fakes it to Yakuso. There goes outside of the sweep, 30, and knocked out around the 35-yard line. So again, Ridley starting off going to the outside.
It's worked tonight.
It has worked.
Like you said, running up the middle, you can only do that so much before, they're predictable. They're really predictable.
Yeah.
But you get some outside runs, even some pass mix in there, and that's what's kept their offense on the field for the majority of the night.
Yep. Yeah, it's Ridley, the Ridley offensive line likes to run up to the ball, get it right down, and they get ready. Don't give that defense time to look. Look at what you're doing. Again, Sean O'Doherty leads them up to the line. Bakey in shotgun with Chandler and Yakposo at his side. That's Staley. Fakes the option to Yakposo. He pitches to Staley. Staley up the field, 40, 45, 50, 45, he's stumbling. 35, 30, he's losing hold of that football. 25, he's still up. Well, they can't get him down. 15-yard away, wrestling inside the 10-yard line. That's a huge game for Dylan Staley and the Green Raider offense.
Like you said, Jared, that's one of those big plays that you need to make in order to get your offense
Absolutely,
up there. Because, especially at the upper time, to score, Memphis on their side coming to this third quarter. But obviously, Dylan Staley was just wrestling all those players, and they could not bring him down. And they're right around the 5-yard line looking for another score.
62-yard run for Dylan Staley, sets him up inside. And again, Staley stumbled. If he didn't stumble around the 25-yard line, I think he's going in.
No,
And
definitely.
Upper Darby was catching up to him.
Without doubt, but still,
Yeah.
quite an incredible run, and we'll see what
Yeah.
they can do up from here on out.
Sutler in at tight end. Bakey the handle to Chandler. Chandler at the middle. He spins. 2. Is he in? He dives. Touchdown. Green Raiders.
Quite the play you needed, obviously, to respond to the Upper Darby. They came out early from the halftime. It seemed like they're feeling pretty confident about their chances.
Right.
But obviously,
That's exactly how Ridley needed to spawn. Right down the field. Again, like I said, big chunk play, and they got it from Dylan Staley. Who knows if he doesn't stumble as a touchdown. They're fired up on the sidelines. Chandler with a nice shifty move into the end zone. 5-yard touchdown run. Ridley increases his lead. Warwick in for the extra point. It is up. It's good. Ridley increases their lead back to 10. 17-7.
that was just such an incredible
got a nice-
play. We've seen, not only Staley, we've seen Puso make tacklers miss, and then they kept going. That's what Staley did. They tried to get the ball out, but he wasn't gonna give it up.
Yeah.
And he just kept moving the pile. Right?
Bakey, you saw Bakey pitch it right away here on your screen. Bakey's going to fake it to Yakuza. He sees it right away. The guy's upfield. Bakey turns it to Staley. Good edge blocking over there by Liberio and the rest of the company, Vaughn Curtis. And Staley, see, he stumbles around the 45. Who knows if he doesn't stumble? He can probably keep going. They catch up to him. Thing is, they don't they can't bring him down either. Staley's a tough runner. They're trying to see. That's what happens when you're trying to wrestle for that football. Don't go for the football when you're down that far. You just gotta make the tackle. It's gonna turn into worse. And he gained about 15 more yards because they didn't want to tackle. Ridley back on the field, ready to kick this ball away. Get some more essentially scores for you in a minute. Warwick ready to kick this football away. Again, Upper Darby 7-1, only losses to Springfield, who Ridley also lost. Ridley was on a 4-game winning streak, a lot like last year again. When they were on a 3-game winning streak, came back, won 6 in a row, I believe. Yep.
Interesting kick by Warwick.
5 in a row. It's landed at the 30, brings it around to the 34, and that's where Upper Darby and Kerwood will start it back up again. Got some other Central League scores around the league. Marple and Strathaven, and Strathaven's rolling 27-6. Marple not the year I was expecting. Marlon Weathers having a tough year for them. Kerwood back into the shotgun, takes a snap, goes deep away. He's got him over, shoots him.
I mean,
He had a step and a half on him, Joyce.
Excellent throw by Kerwood. A little bit too much, but you see the arm for Kerwood. You see, what got him.
The arm, but he's got to make that pass.
Oh, absolutely. That's a
6.
big one.
That's 6.
Again, that's a momentum changer. Being down 2 scores now, that's a big play. That gets you a touchdown.
And again, Kerwood, with them running him in the shotgun by himself, that gives them the threat to run the ball like that.
Oh, definitely.
And if you watch Penn State football, Trace McSorley-esque, running by himself in the backfield. So now, not only is the secondary, not only if there's not a running back, not only if there's a running back, do they have to worry about them running the football.
Yep.
If it's just Kerwood alone, they're still going to have to watch because he can run the football.
Let's just see, is it a flag on Ridley?
It looks like a 15-yard necessary roughness on Ridley.
You cannot do that. Especially as a player yourself, would your coach be upset at you? Obviously be upset if something like that happened.
We could probably get benched.
Yeah.
For personal fouls, because they're just stupid penalties, really.
Yeah.
Personal fouls are just penalties that should, if they were regular plays, they don't happen. And you shouldn't do them because it's 15 yards. Shotgun in motion. They fake the handoff. They're bringing blitz. Kerwood's going deep away again. That's knocked away by Hassan Chandler. That part of me was away. That was Tiemi. James Tiemi. And great coverage by Hassan Chandler to knock that football away. Got in front of him. Great positioning. He has the hips turned. Great position to knock that ball away in front of him.
He's being a two-way star. Obviously, he scored a touchdown for the Raiders in the last drive.
Like I said, they made changes, and Chandler's one of those guys that got the stick on 2 ways.
It's these small changes that Ridley is doing, like switching up different running backs and putting different guys in different positions, like Chandler being a cornerback, Liberio obviously a cornerback and safety as well. And it's definitely paying off, obviously. And that was such a good play, obviously, after taking a massive penalty, which is should not have happened.
Yeah, definitely. Now 2nd down at the 5th midfield. Haven just scores again, 34-6. Ruston's up over Sun Valley. If you didn't see, Sun Valley had to suffer the biggest loss
Yeah.
probably in Pennsylvania history, 101-6 against Ohio State champion Massillon. Joyce, I want to get you going to play a really good team. When you're a good team, but I don't think you're a state champion level,
Yeah.
especially in Ohio, which is such a tough, conference or such state to play in. And you go up to play them, you get destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, do you think, the Jared Tuckington from last year can go up there and win that game for the Raiders?
No, Joyce, no doubt in my mind.
No doubt in your mind. Yeah. That's what, I thought you answered that way.
Third down and 8, pardon me, for the Raiders. Or for the Royals, pardon me. They need a big stop. They got to cover away. They got to watch Kirkwood. They need some pressure on Kirkwood. They fake the handoff from McAdams. McDonald's chasing Kirkwood. Makes a pass. And knocked incomplete. Couldn't hang on. A little bit of a shaky pass that was intended for Sean McCullough. And now it's fourth down. Upper Aria once again looking to bring the punt unit on.
I mean, they've targeted Way so much in the second half. And he was covered that time. Wonderful coverage by the Ridley defense. And now, obviously, Upper Darby could not convert in third down. They're at the punt of the way back into Ridley territory. Just being down 10 points with 7 minutes, 47 seconds left on the clock.
Way on the punt for the Royals. Get a little spark down here. Way's a fake. They called it. He has the left side open. He's going down the sideline. 30, 25, 20. Only has one Chandler to beat. Can't make the tackle. They pulled off a fake. And Royals run it all the way in the end zone. A 50-yard touchdown run for Martian Way. We said they had to watch out for Joyce, and they weren't here to listen to us.
Wonderful coverage on the last play, and then, it looks like a punt. I'm not sure. That was not the punter, correct? I mean, it takes it. Oh, man, that is such a bad play for the defense,
you saw
obviously.
immediately, it wasn't a bobbled snap. He just took off and went with it.
Yeah, obviously.
It looked like Ridley for a second had him bottled up.
Yeah, that might come to, and I hate to say it, it's one of the most important plays of the game. I mean, that completely changes things. Now, you're not giving it back to Ridley. You got a score on the board, and you're only down 3 points.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Joyce. That was a big stinger right there. I mean,
Let me see, with 7:34 left.
Instead of it being 17-7, it's 17-14 with 7:34 left in the third quarter. Presented by Lanzetta Landscaping.
Yeah.
And the Alex Joyce Foundation.
Absolutely. And obviously see the defense on our wonderful TV over here. A Samsung television provided us by Miss Terrell in the wonderful Ridley TV studio. Ridley just walked off there after a very sad defensive
and it was
defensive
about,
effort.
He took the punt around the 40, so it was about a 60 net 50, about a 60-yard run.
Yeah.
For Way, and Way just has so much speed. He's really fast. And again, you see WRC come a sponsor today. Contact Mr. Tyrell, P. Tyrell, two R's, 2 L's at ridleysd.org.
You heard him announcing earlier, saying some of the funny announcements. He's a multi-talented man.
Oh, no doubt. He's a voice for radio, and as they said, he has a face for radio.
Yeah. Well, could not have said it better myself.
I don't know how I looked at it. I said that later, but we'll see. Up and about to kick off. Once again, if you missed it, Martian Way with a fake 4th and 10, fake punt, scampered all the way. He's a fast player, scampered all the way for the touchdown. First, I believe it was Shahir Morales, Liberio, that he broke a tackle off of. He was getting blocked on the outside as a protector. And he was getting blocked as a protector, couldn't make the tackle, and then Chandler was last line of defense. He whizzed right by him. Way's a fast player as Chandler takes the defense.
All right, so Chandler take that snap right around to the 30-yard line for the Raiders. We'll see what they can do as Jack Bakey and company sets up for another offensive drive.
I don't expect the offense to be phased at all because they know they have a lot of confidence coming in this drive, and I think just keep running the football like they did.
Yeah.
Keep running the outside, run those options.
Does that hurt? It's like it's on Chandler. 2 amazing plays on defense and offense, and they unfortunately missed the tackle. Would that hurt your confidence going into the drive? Or you'd be like, it's over?
You know what? It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
That was a tough play. But you know what? They scored a touchdown on it, so you're gonna feel something. But I think Chandler's more determined.
Yeah, it seems like you have that fire.
They're playing a good game. I think he's okay. It's Bakey in the gun. Stanley and Yakusa in the backfield split. Again, he'll get handed off to Yakusa up the middle. Get around the 35, chugging to the 39. Brought down there. Yakusa coming in this game second leading rusher out of both these teams at 98 attempts for 741 yards and 9 touchdowns. Him and Bakey had 677 on 96 attempts and 11 touchdowns. have been most of the offense this year for Ridley. As you see, Dylan Staley, probably his biggest game of the year so far. I see him get the ball more. As you know, Ridley with the read optional offense, they like to. It's still a triple optional offense. They're faking the post up the middle, going out, seeing the pitches there for Staley. If not big, he's coming up the field, and it's usually there. It's been there all game, but they've been handling Yakposo. He's probably got the most touches. Hudson in the motion to the left. Bakey, fake Yakposo. He'll go with the Yakposo, fighting through arm tackles. Around to the 44-yard line, 45. 44-yard line, and it seems the Upper Darby player is slow to get up. He'll get up under his own power. That's number 54, Eric Miller. No relation to senior Eric Miller, really attending high school.
Interesting enough, Jared, I'm not sure if you know this. There's a running back on the Upper Darby Royals team, number 22, named Christian McCaffrey.
Is it really?
Yes, number 22, Christian McCaffrey.
I know he's back in Carolina. All right.
Yeah, I know.
He's not as good as
He fumbled. He's not doing very well.
Calling out the calls here, 2nd and 5. Hudson in motion to the left at the H-back. They get the Yakposo right at the middle. Staley lead blocking. They push the pile. And they'll bring them around about a yard shy of the first down with a 49-yard line.
So, I love having a former player so I can kind of pick your brain and see what you would have done because obviously you were a varsity player last year before departing. But do you agree with having three runs up the middle or do what you did with like kind of changing up the plays a little bit?
I mean, you got to see what works.
Yeah.
And you gotta see what works. And if up the middle's working for you, if you want to keep going there, they can. Third and short, you can. But if you see the outside, I would definitely take it. I think they could have went once or twice here. So we'll see what happens here. Bakey in the gun, hands off the right to Staley, and he gets stuffed. Penetration by Upper Darby's defense. And they're disputing the ball. It's number 52. Linebacker Nick Ferraglia, senior, coming out with a big stop there. Along with number 15, Dazon Peterson. And Ridley brings on Miles Turner to punt the ball away, 4th and 1. I don't think I'm going to see any fakes out of Turner here. Now, snap. Oh, he fumbled, bobbles the snap, and he'll still get it away cleanly. Good protection by Ridley. Jesus, they're just not playing as good. Back to the 10, to the 5, you got to watch, he'll pick it up, and the Ridley swarms the football, nicely placed inside the 5, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Great punt by Turner, sets them up, buries Upper Darby deep in their territory.
He's such a good, versatile player. I mean, he can play on defense, he got obviously be the punter too. And he fumbled it too. And I think as a football player yourself, you'd be a little scared, right? You'd be a little, I don't want to get this thing blocked. But he booted it away from the Ridley 40 and got it on the 1-yard line. I mean, that is just such an incredible leg.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're talking about actually moving him to linebacker this year.
Really?
At the start of the season, they tried to move him back to D-line. Honestly, I think it's better because his D-line against is young. They need him on the D-line to set a presence. Because without him, to be honest, I don't know how much at all if they'd be getting any penetration in that backfield. But anyway, Royals starting their own 1. Kerwood back in the shotgun, dangerous play. Really hasn't got much pressure all night, and he's elusive. So we'll see what happens here. Ridley in a regular 3-4. Kerwood back to pass. Fires the way. He has him over the middle. He just little bit of a duck there.
Yeah. It looked like it was going to be a completion. Then it kind of died out a little bit. Little flimsy pass there.
Larson Way. Coverage on the play by Chandler. He's been all over the field tonight. Choice.
Yeah, Chandler's been doing well, and obviously you have him that touchdown. Then he's obviously in coverage. I mean, Marson Way obviously team leading receiver, and obviously the connection between him and Kerwood is second to none. Such a good connection, and for him to be shutting that down it's a key to the game tonight.
No doubt. Now they're going to go shot single. Now they're going to go I formation, which I think they should have done the first play. Hands off to McAdams. Oh, and he stopped in the and that's going to be a safety, I believe. That's a Green Raider safety. Mike McDonald was back there first. Again, that was a problem. They knew I said they should have ran the football first because they got great run back McAdams, but Ridley's been stopping the run all night in those dives, and they were ready for it right there. Mike McDonald leads the force in the backfield along with Miles Turner and company. Big safety there. Creases a Ridley lead by 2. That's a 19-14 lead. And look at the football back. So again, the field position, which was set up by a Miles Turner punt, down to the 1, sets up that safety. Mike McDonald was the first one back there on the tackle on McAdams.
This game has just been such a It's been a game of major plays. He's one, dynamic thing that can turn, the table.
It gets the fans back into this game.
Oh, absolutely.
They're in the game, but it really boosts the emotion up,
Definitely. I mean, for a while there, the momentum was up with Upper Darby. I mean, they just had, a wonderful fake punt for a touchdown, and then they get the ball back. Okay, and then like you said, you think they should have ran it the first play on the 1 yard line, and they don't. They throw it on not a completion, and then obviously safety, and then comes swings back and the Raiders win.
I would have liked to see Sherwood run.
Yeah.
But as you see on the replay, McDonald, Warwick, Desmond, DiMatteo, they're all back there leading the charge. Great defense by Ridley. Again, I feel like their defense has been Ridley's been a second-half team the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I think the key next year for the coach was to just get on the ground and run. I know they have a tough schedule to start out, but essentially, if you want to make the playoffs, you got a tough schedule, and you're gonna have to turn out. He's got to get his guys ready early next year instead of late in the season like it's been the last 2 years. But now they're really rolling, and they're gonna play. The kickoff will be at the 20. Again, in high school football, you can punt or kick off, and most teams again elect to kick off because it's obviously much deeper. And the deepest man back right now is Asylum Chandler. They're on 35. As he boots it away, it's gonna be a squib, and there's gonna be a penalty here. It's really offside on Upper Darby. That's gonna be now 5 yards back to the 15. How you doing, Joyce? Good.
Wonderful. I'm not sure. I'm not big on. I don't know much about penalties, but obviously, that's a big one. I mean, Ridley had a holding call early in the game that took them back to the 50-yard line. Upper Darby had one when McAdams was rushing to the left. So these penalties, obviously, you don't want to get a penalty, but it's definitely it's helped turn the tide obviously for both teams. And obviously, they're right at the 20, 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Ridley gets the ball, hopefully around their 50 yards, But things definitely going their way right now after it didn't look like it was going to not too long ago.
Yeah, no doubt. Here we go. Now, we'll do it again. And no, to make sure no one's offside this time, they're not going to get everybody starting. He boots that past the 40. Chandler, he's going to let that roll. Now he's going to have to get it. And Ridley's running. They got good blockers set up. Chandler fighting his way past the 45-yard line down to the 43. Good blocking by Liberio and Hinchy and Hudson. And Staley all the way up there. Not closer. So Ridley will start off at their own 43-yard line, at the Upper Darby 43-yard line, pardon me. And again, they just got to get, I think this is really the time. 4:25 left in the third quarter. A drive here wouldn't seal the game whatsoever, but definitely be a big confidence booster. And I think for the drive, they just got to go behind the big guys, and they got to keep doing what they're doing. No mistakes this time, though.
Absolutely. Any 3 points would be significant for them, and obviously it takes some time off the clock.
Making the shotgun is split Staley and Yakposu. Hudson motion to the left, which they've been in a lot tonight. Yakposu will fake the play action. You got Sudler. Bakey throws it deep. Sudler incomplete. He stopped running. Oh, he had him. Incomplete for Lamont Sudler. See on those routes, I know tight ends aren't used to running routes, but Sudler stopped before the ball was reached him. If he kept running, that's probably that. Good defensive play there by Martian Way. I've called his name a lot tonight. He's been all over the field.
Yeah, he's been definitely
breaks up the pass.
Oh, definitely been a second-half factor than not only the offensive side, but defensive side. We've seen that so much with players on the end, the upside.
Adam Maloney back in the booth here. Adam Maloney's back.
What's up, guys? I'm back.
Yakposu, led block by Staley. Yakposu makes it, almost breaks the tackle.
19-14? What did I miss?
Aiden, were you in the bathroom, buddy? What are you doing?
19. I had to do stuff, I got people I got to see. 19-14.
Yep.
How do you get 19?
If you missed, like I said before, Miles Turner had a great punt inside the 1 yard line. McAdams up the middle, stuffed by Mike McDonald.
Safety?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. Okay. What?
So seat, you want the seat, Aiden?
No, you're fine. You can finish the quarter and then you're out, all right?
Oh, all right.
I'll kick you out at the quarter.
Sounds good.
I guess I'll call it. Bacon takes the snap. Oh, nope. J-Tox got it.
All right, Bacon up the middle. Makes a couple of spin moves, makes a couple jukes, and out the 32-yard line. Sorry about that. I don't want to take your thunder, buddy.
No, that's all right. Alex, have you called a play so far?
I have not. I was hoping to call the fourth. I was hoping to call the third quarter. I was saying, but Jared, took over and has done a wonderful job.
Well, yeah, not letting us know that he was here. How about you let Alex take a couple real quick?
Oh, I'll take the fourth quarter. No worries.
Are you sure about that, Alex?
Absolutely.
All right,
He's
Juice.
gonna take your thunder, Aiden. That's how we all like it. No,
Yep. Everyone takes Aiden's
I've heard a
thunder.
report that Aiden Maloney, they want less Aiden and more Joyce. Now Bakey's in the shotgun again. Splits Yakuposo and Staley. It's been like that all night. Hudson at DH back. We'll take the snap. Hand off to Yakuposo. It's a sweep. Led block by Staley. Staley getting a nice block there. And Yakuposo out of bounds to the sticks. Should be another Ridley first down. Around the 3-yard line. 22-yard line. Ridley's in business yet again, Joyce.
Like you said, I mean, Aiden, we talked about this, especially in the Radnor game. What did they just do right there?
The outside run,
Outside
baby.
run, man. They're working.
For a first down, too, that's how you do it, That's about as good as it gets, Always got to get those outside runs and stuff. Just this team is incredible, and they fight. And the fact that we're winning this game 19-14 right now at this point in the game, I'm pretty surprised right now at the score, but I'm enjoying it very much.
Bakey again in the shotgun at the 22. They'd already snapped the football. Bakey hands off to Yakuposo up to the left side. Yakuposo to the 15. Dodges a couple tackles. 10. Wrestle down to the 7-yard line. Ridley will be first and goal again. And they keep trying out these yards. Ultimately, Yakuposo is definitely working.
Let's see an instant replay on that one. That was a nice run by Yakuposo. We're going to get this in slow motion here as Bakey takes the snap, hands it off. Look at this. Incredible.
Look at the hole, man. That was great.
Oh, my gosh, it was great.
Great hole set up by Desmond and Shiver. Bakey again at shotgun. Splits. Hands off to Staley. Staley, he'll take the football, wrestle to the ground. Penetration. Got past Gabe Desmond. And Sean O'Doherty on that play for a loss. What was that? O'Doherty frustrated with himself. 2:15 and counting down left to go here in the third quarter.
I don't know where it is.
It's fantastic senior night / homecoming night. I know Alex Joyce is getting ready for it.
Oh, I'm very excited. It's like I said this before the game even started. It's weird to see people out there on the homecoming court. When years prior, you don't really know anybody, so it's really surreal.
Yep, no problem, Aiden. You're always away. You're never here with us, but hey, that's okay.
Can I get unmuted, please?
Bakey in the
Thank you.
shotgun
I don't know what
again.
you're talking about, J-Talk.
Poso, he'll hand up to the right side, breaks another tackle inside the 5 he goes. Poso's been doing it all night, and he looks a little gimpy to come up here. Marson Way with the tackle again, 130. Poso's slow to get up, and I think he's gonna leave him in. He's fine. He's a tough competitor. Third and goal for the Green Raiders. Bakey calling the play. Getting the play in from Coach Green on the sideline. Trotting on in, Liberio out of the game. But the line led by Tommy Bramwell, Vaughn Curtis, Sean O'Doherty, Gabe Desmond, and Matt Shiver. They got to come up here with something. They're going to have to make they're going to keep doing what they're doing this time inside the red zone, inside the goal line. That's created a hole. Be tough with those bodies. Bakey play action. Yes, Sutter wide open in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Green Raiders.
Who made that catch?
Lamont Sutter with a 5-yard touchdown reception. He was left wide open in the back right of the end zone.
That's his first touchdown of the year right there.
Yep, as you heard from Maloney, first touchdown of the year for the Green Raiders, and that increases their lead to double digits, pending an extra point. It was a great call. Guys, it was a great call right there. They keep running the ball. They call play action. Up the middle is here. Warwick's up for the extra point. Almost blocked him. And he gets up and in. And it's now 26-14 with the lead. As I was saying, they keep running the football, and it's working, but that was a long 5 yards. They don't think they were getting that in.
Exactly.
Play action, Upper Darby's crowding the box. That was a nice play action. Cover's left wide open back in the end zone. Secondary with no regard to cover Sudler, and he makes the nice touchdown.
Yeah, very nice by Ridley right there. Very nice by Ridley right there. Sorry, excuse me. Nice
for a minute left to play. Sorry, Aiden. Sorry.
That's right.
14. Great. Green Raiders, I think, not touchdown, seal it. They're playing.
I don't think a touchdown will seal it. Upper Darby's 7-1, and they got a fantastic quarterback. They could pull out some big plays out of their pockets. You never know what's going to happen.
my recap on tonight's game as I'm closing out. I'm getting kicked out of here.
We might as well just kick you out now.
Ridley's played great defense. They lay up one touchdown all night, and that was a nice reception right there by Marson Way. And they had a fake punt again by Marson Way. He's had a great night for Way. Other than that, the defense has been really, really good. Shutting them down on the run game, playing good coverage in secondary. And right now, kickoff again for Warwick. Boots it away. Same pocket's been all right, except this one almost stays in. It's out of bounds. Ridley football, or the Upper Darby football around the 40-yard, 35-yard line. 54 seconds left. Nope. And like I said, Upper Darby needs something going. Like they drive late after halftime. Get Kerwood going. As you saw, his only couple of passes. He threw one touchdown pass. But other than that, hasn't been doing that good.
Yeah, you know, they've been doing really good, you know, especially in the red zone. They're firing and stuff like that. And the Ridley's really firing on all cylinders right now. Defense is stepping up. Offense is just crushing it. It's fantastic, and it's just, you know, this is some of the best ball they've been playing all season, and this is competitive ball, so we're seeing them a lot
more.
more.
Best games they've had all year. They're up 12. The touchdown won't seal it because this Upper Darby offense is lethal. Kerwood up the middle, fires deep. It's hauled in.
What a catch! Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, gravy oh my.
If they don't catch you on the run, they'll get you on the pass. And like we said, Kerwood obviously was second in QBR.
Nice catch there by Tuemi. James Tuemi with a nice catch right there. Ticking down 47 seconds left. First down. Again, like we said, Kerwood hasn't thrown that ball up. The only thing that's been seen in the work is him running the outside, but it looks like really starting to shut that down too. And especially that they need more penetration on the pass rushes, but again, the run game they need to keep that up and keep Kerwood in check, because it looks like they're going to pass him more down 12 late in the third. Kerwood up the middle. He sneaks by.
Oh my goodness.
Defenders. There he goes, 30, 25, wrapped up by Chandler and Bozak. Down inside the 25-yard line.
Great play by Haas Chandler to get down, you know, slippery Hazan Chandler, you know, going down low to trip him up, and Evan Bozak going high. Great job as Bozak. Is he all right? He's down right there.
He's down right there. Looks like they're going to take an injury timeout for Bozak. Evan Bozak's safety is downfield. He gets up.
Now he's getting up.
Power, but
it looks like he hurt his chest a little bit, yeah.
And now they're going to tell him to stay down, which is the smartest move.
That's not good.
And Jack Wills, the sophomore, is going to come into play for him. He has a lot of game experience. But, you know, back to that last couple plays there. Kerwood finally gets a nice completion, which they haven't had mostly all night.
Yeah.
Good secondary coverage by Raiders. But he gets to Yemi for a nice 15, 20-yard gain. And there goes Kerwood right up the middle. He's an athlete, you know, man, and they got to contain him. And they really brought up blitzing, shot past a couple of those guys. As Bozak walks up under his own power, and he looks okay.
He gives a thumbs up to our athletic director, Rocky, right there.
Athletic director? You mean trainer? Come on.
It says, the director is Mr. Jack Signer.
And he is over there down near the
Over where?
area.
Where is he?
So Ridley late coming on the field. Upper
Over where?
ready to go.
Over there.
Kerwood had a shotgun with McAdams in the backfield.
I want to see 15 make a play here.
McAdams, and it looks like they got a false start going. Yep.
Very nice.
Start on the Royals.
False start.
Shoot yourself in the foot to start off a good looking. Once was a good looking drive for the Royals.
False start where we came late and then they jumped off. Yeah. They had the false start. That's incredible. Let's move back even more with a little bit of time left on the clock. 19 seconds. We're up 26-14, everybody. They got a first down and 15 to go. Third quarter. Ball is spotted on the 29-yard line. And the clock is winding down as Kerwood and his team is getting ready to the line. I'm going to hand it off to J-Talk for one last call.
And Kerwood takes in the shotgun, the snap, fires to Tuyemi. Tuyemi, a 5-yard gain, brought down by Tomadio. And that's the end of the third quarter. Guys, it was a pleasure coming back.
Thank you, J-Tog. It's always great having you here.
Wonderful job. Thank you for
luck in the future, guys.
carrying the broadcast.
No problem. You know, I'm always happy to do it. I'm always happy to carry.
Carrying the broadcast is a big word to use and a smart word. You know, exactly the perfect word to use. Carrying and cutting off. Thank you, J-Tog, for visiting and taking over most of the third quarter. Thank you.
No problem, guys. It was great being back here. Thanks to Mr. Tyrell and Mr. Inashi for letting these guys happen. Good luck to all you guys in the broadcast booth. And down
miss
the
you,
studio.
brother.
I hope you guys do a good job. I miss you guys.
Good luck rest of your St. Joe's, though.
Yeah, you too. Get out of here. Yep, one last time. There you go.
Funding for WRSG is provided by BT Automotive Incorporated of Prospect Park. BT Automotive is a family-owned and operated full-service auto and truck repair facility located at 660 13th Street in Prospect Park. From a simple oil change to engine rebuilding, including PA state inspections and emission testing, BT Automotive is close and convenient for all your car repair needs. Call 610-522-5899 to schedule your next service. In business for over 20 years, BT Automotive is your local family-friendly service and repair shop. BT Automotive is close to where you work and live. Call 610-522-5899 to find out more.
Wonderful job again, Mr. Terrell. And that was a outside handoff to Marson, number 3, Marson Way. I've been calling his name a lot tonight. It's going to be 3rd and 3 to go for the Royals, who find themselves in driving in Ridley territory right around the 15-yard line.
Hey, Joyce, I'm back.
Great to have you. Kerwood to the left. He'll take it. But Ryan, it looks like you got the first. A crucial 3rd down, and they come up big. They'll get a first, and they keep driving in Ridley territory. It was great to have J-Talk back. That was a wonderful surprise.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Hello? I don't know if great is the word to use there, I'll be honest. I think it was okay to have him back. I'm just kidding. J-Talk's a great person to have here. You know, he's just a great character, and he's just a great guy to always have around. And he really loves Ridley football, and he loves Ridley, you know, always coming back. You know, a lot of people sometimes don't come back.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
So it shows. But yeah, you know, it's just good to have him back, and you know, he's such a nice guy, and I wouldn't want to have anybody else here. You know, just what a wonderful personality.
It was interesting because he obviously played his varsity last year on the football team before he left, and it's cool to pick his brain to see what he was thinking, you know, what he would have done as a former football player.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
So it looks like Way will get. Yeah, that'll be Marson Way, number 3. We call his name yet again. He'll take the carry, and they'll bring up 2nd down, and about. Not going to tell me.
Always check the scoreboard. That's what. You were checking the scoreboard.
2nd down, 8 to go. So it's a pickup of 2.
They're a little late on it, you know. I've come to notice here at Phil Marion Field, they're always a little bit late. Let me just adjust this. Hello. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that's way loud. Hello. All right, we're good.
2nd and 8, driving territory. Way gets it again. He'll drive left side, and it'll be taken down relatively near the line of scrimmage. And then with 10:30 left, they find themselves down 26-14 to the Ridley Union Raiders. And you missed it. I mean, it was a wonderful stop by the Raiders at the 1-yard line. They stopped the running back. That was number 20. I think it was Kareem McAdams. They stopped and they get the ball back, drive again. So,
yeah, I'm very sorry I had to miss the 3rd quarter. You know, I wanted to give you and J-Talk some time. I know J-Talk wanted to really get up here and do that, and I know you haven't been on many broadcasts, and I've had a lot of broadcasts. So I want to give you guys time, and you know, I'm going to relax a little bit. I just went down and got a slice of pizza, saw a couple of my friends. You know, just wanted to, you know, spread the joy. You know, and you know, a lot of people ask me why I'm all dressed up and spiffied up, you know, looking good. And, you know, I could just say the only reason I'm looking good is because I always look good.
There you go.
Alex.
And plus the broadcast, man. It's homecoming night. You want to see your friends because it's the last time this is going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. That too. But, you know, mostly just because I look good. And you look good too, Alex.
I'm trying, man. I got the Eagles sweatshirt.
You don't need to try, Alex. You don't need to try.
I don't need to try. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
But, yeah, you know, it's just I saw a couple of the plays here. I saw the touchdown by Haas. You know, very nice. This game is going crazy well for the Raiders right now. It's very surprising, you know, how well it's going. And I know I shouldn't be surprised that our team's playing good, but it's going very good right now. And it's very surprising.
Especially because Upper Darby has such a really good record, especially conference play. And overall, I think 7-1, like J-Talk said before. So,
yeah.
See what we can do now. 3rd and 8 coming up, and we won't get
another timeout.
We get another timeout.
Timeout Ridley, I believe.
10:19 left in the clock. 3rd and 8 up the Royals. So what would you expect when they come back on the field? What do you expect them to run? You think it's going to be a pass by Kerwood?
You know, I expect to see exactly what we did. I expect them to do exactly what we did, pull an RPO and shoot that ball into the end zone, try and get something going. Or, you know, maybe just a trick play. I wouldn't like to see a trick play work, but I expect that to happen, you know. something crazy like that. I don't think they're going to go for a normal play here. I think they're going to go for something special, which I think our defense will be prepared for because we have a solid defense and they're playing really good right now. So I think they're going to do something like that.
If there's one game I would say that there's the most unusual plays, tonight is the night.
Yeah,
there's been like from a fake punt. I'm not sure if you saw that fake punt, and then I think Marson Way took it all the way to the house, and then with Ridley,
they scored on a fake punt.
Yeah, you missed it. It was incredible.
I'm glad I missed it because it was Upper Darby.
Yeah, true. So 3rd and 8. Kurt was going to take the snap, looking, throws, and nowhere.
If Bozak was paying attention there, Bozak was watching the receiver, which is okay, you know. He's doing what he's got to do. But if he's watching the receiver there, he might make an interception there. You never know with Bozak. He's got quick feet. You never know if he can make it all the way back to the house. I know that's saying a lot, but I feel like it could maybe. And it looks like Kerwood's still out on the field here.
Let's see what they're going to do. Maybe 4th and 8. You know, that's not like a 4th and 3 situation. That's quite a bit of yard to go. I mean, there's what? There's 10 minutes left. You can still go here.
Yeah, about 10 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
My mom is asking for a shout-out. Hello, Mom. Just, you know, got to do that. She's bugging me. But, yeah, let's go. This game is another timeout. Oh, my goodness.
So, would you go for the field goal here? Would you bring out your field goal unit, try to get some points?
You know, if I was Upper Darby, I'd go for the field goal. You got 10 minutes. You got a great quarterback. Yep. And I know your offense has been struggling a little bit today, but you gotta get points on the board. So I would go for the field goal here, take the safe route.
I mean, you know, right now you only have 14 points up on the board, which is unexpected because they're used to put up 35 plus the game. So this is definitely the defense. Kudos to them, man. They're doing a wonderful job.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, like you said, go for the field goal here. At least get 17 on the board. You're, you know, relatively good spot. And then you have to stop them on defense then. So.
Exactly, yeah. You're right. You know, the 35 points, you know, you got to forget the last 4 games, our defense has been amazing after making that change. But the first 4 games, we let up a lot of points, and we were just a new, not ready team. And I think that was the problem, and that's why most of our points given up on defense, that's why it's so high, which you got to remember. But we've been on a roll recently, and it looks like we're going to hopefully we're going to keep rolling here because we're up 26-14.
Yeah, I mean, in no way, shape, or form can you call this game over, but you definitely can call this in Ridley's favor.
Yeah,
I would say, because they're playing to one. Not to say Abu Dhabi's not playing well, but the momentum right now is on Ridley's side. But that could change in an instant. So we'll see here with 4th and 8. Kerwood back. He'll take the snap. He'll look. Rolling out to his right. He busts. And they'll bring him down for a loss. And Ridley will take over on downs in their own territory.
That was number 45.
Nate Desmond, looks like.
Nate Desmond, what a play by Nate Desmond. That was on 4th down. Oh, my goodness.
Ridley
has the ball. Great job. Good call, Alex. I want you to keep calling. Let's keep calling.
Yeah,
like
big shout out to Mr. Forney for saying that for me, Nate Desmond. I wasn't sure exactly who it was. I was going to have to go to the sheet. But wonderful play by Nate Desmond. I think the underclassmen. So the young guys are really showing up tonight, and now they have the ball. So
that's a sophomore, I'm pretty sure.
That's a big hit for Upper Darby, man, especially you got a score there. And Aiden, I think you were right. You should have took the field goal.
I definitely think you should have took the field goal. Or at least, you know, come up with a different play call. Like our defense has been killing it. I didn't like that play. I don't think that was a smart play at all.
Thank you. Back, 2 backs. Take the snap. We'll give it. It's like Yapusa running to his left. And it'll be outside until the... Oh, wow.
Almost broke 3 there.
Yeah, we broke 3 tackles right inside the 30-yard line. So a wonderful pickup, and it's going to bring up another 1st down for the Green Raiders. I mean, it's saying a lot, especially on 3rd down when it's in the they call up trick plays, and they've been really efficient. You know, we're talking about the advanced stats here, but, you know, I would say most, like, 3/4 of the time, maybe, they're getting that 1st down. So
that's advanced right there, 3/4.
That is advanced. I was in the replay.
75%.
Like
yeah.
3-4 tackles broken right there.
He was feeling it. He really wanted to go deeper there. Great play by him.
Bakey waiting for the snap. Cuso in motion. He will take it. He'll hand it off. Looks like Cuso again. Right side the 38-yard line. So coming up will be 2nd. It's saying 10-yard line, but I'll tell you it's not going to be 10 yards. We'll see what it is in a second. 2nd and 1. Okay, wonderful.
2nd and 1. Cool.
Yep, 2nd and 1. So
close to another 1st down, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
This offense has been rolling, like you said, on 3rd down. We've really been, you know, we've been hitting it where it counts, you know. And that's, you know, as long as you're playing hard and getting what you need to get done when it counts, that's the biggest thing. And it's just, that's exactly what's happening all game.
Bakey, 2 backs. Motion, he'll take it. He'll hand it off to Yakusa yet again. He's going to pick up the first down. Taken down right to the 45-yard line. So Ridley's going to move the sticks. Another first down with a little over 9 minutes remaining in the contest. Yet another one. I mean, it's just incredibly efficient. And not only that, but they're taking time off the clock. I mean,
they're taking so much time off the clock, and it's just crazy how much they're just like taking out. And it feels like we've had the ball it feels like we've had the ball the entire game.
Oh, definitely.
I know I missed the third quarter, but it's just been Ridley's game all game.
They control the tempo, they control the pace, and the big plays that they're pulling off is honestly why they're winning this by so much. So Bakey waits a snap. He'll get it. And almost like, fake handoff, he'll take it himself and won't get too far right near the line of scrimmage in the 45-yard line. So I'll bring up second down with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. So they find themselves up 12 points. Loss of 1 on the play for Bakey, so it'll be 2nd and 11 coming up. Haven't seen a lot of big rushes for him tonight, aside from the first play of the game.
Yeah, that's the thing is, which is fine. Not a lot of big rushes. We're just getting small little plays, and we're just, moving the ball. That's all that matters is we're just moving it.
Bakey gets it, drops back. Oh, looks like he fell.
Oh, is he all right?
Not an injury. Looks like he's going to get up. He'll be okay. He might have just tripped. I mean, hope it's not an ankle injury or something.
That's scary. He held his leg up there. That did not.
Yeah.
That he's limping a little bit here.
That's not what you want to see from your starting quarterback who's had such a good impact as rushing the ball. I mean, I wasn't here the last home game. How many? Do you know how many rushing yards he had?
Not exactly, but it was a lot. I don't think I've ever seen somebody tear up the field like that before.
Yeah.
He was just in and out of every defender, even in and out. He's luckily running back in the field, so we get a huge wind gust back here in studio. Good Lord, that's a lot of wind.
So Bakey looks to be okay. Brushes it off. 3rd, 17 to go. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off. Arcuso running to his left. Break a couple tackles, and he'll be brought down right inside the 42, 43-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's got to punt it away. Up 26-14. Around 7 minutes left to go. So
going to shut this window here.
He's going to have to shut the window. A man of many talents.
Don't put it on the camera, guys.
Yeah, don't put it on the camera, please.
You all right, Mr. Tyrell? Let me take the headset down for a second. Try and get this thing.
So with 6:52 left, but he's going to punt it away, 4th and 12. I doubt we'll see any trick play here, especially up 12 points. They're going to punt it away to Upper Darby.
Wow, a punt. I haven't seen too many of those.
Miles back to punt after having the incredible punt to the 1-yard line before.
Let's do it again.
Try again. Ball's up and away. Right on the 30-yard line. Upper Darby's going to field it. And number 2. That'll be number 2. James Twamine, sorry for mispronouncing the name.
That's all right.
Breaks a couple tackles. Looks like an injury timeout on the field. It's not what you want to see. Do not know who it is yet, but.
Is it a really? Oh, that's a really guy.
It happened while Twamine was running to the left.
I think he's in a lot of pain. I hope he's all right. Might be a hamstring, it looks like.
Yeah.
Hamstring or a. What's this? Oh, almost took out the phone. What's this called right here? What's this called right here? What's that?
Oh, I'm an expert on that. I'm the wrong guy. That's why I'm up here.
Yeah. He's down for an extended
So
period
the
of
injury
time.
timeout. So I was really scared that Bakey got injured on the one play.
Oh,
that he fell down. Oh man.
Now's not the time to get these injuries too.
No.
Like this is the worst time to get injuries. If you win this game, you got a good shot at playoffs. And to get these injuries, these games, that's not good. And they're taking an extended amount of time on this guy. Miles is flabbergasted. It looks like he's very not okay with looking at that.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's all right. Not really sure what's going on. I'm going to close this. I'm getting cold.
Yeah, we saw earlier the Evan Bozak come off the field, but then he goes right
That's
back
a lot.
on, makes a great play in coverage. So it looks like something else. That's number 12.
It's Don DiMatteo.
That's
Oh,
DiMatteo.
no.
That is not a player you want to lose, especially on the defensive side of the ball. He'll be coming off the field.
I think he twisted an ankle or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what happened there. That's a shame.
He's limping, but it's good to see he's up and walking.
He's under his own power. He's walking, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
limping
good.
very bad.
All right, that's good to see. So it'll be 1st and 10 Upper Darby, starting in their own territory. Kerwood with the backer to his left. He'll take it, throws. Martin Way with the reception, and he'll get
Nice
it.
tackle by Liberia
Yeah,
there.
really nice tackle.
Marson Way trying to throw him off after the play. There's that what's it called? There's that good arm by Kerwood right there. You know, finally showing it off, finally slinging it a little bit.
I haven't seen it a lot this game.
No, you have not. That's the thing. It's crazy how you've not seen it.
Way will take it again, throws it. That'll be a catch by number 10, Sean McCullough.
Waited until there were 6 minutes left in the game to start throwing the ball, and you know, I honestly, looking at the way he's throwing it, should have been throwing it all game.
Exactly. And he's such a good passer. And like when you're second in QBR, you know what I mean? If Bakey was second, you know, in QBR,
We'd be throwing the ball.
you throw the ball a lot
Yeah.
more.
Maybe they tried catching us off guard by
Yeah.
not throwing the ball.
Here's Kerwood again, rolling out to his left. He'll look, he'll throw. It's up. And it's not caught. Looks like that was number 7. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm not sure who that was.
That looks like a 2, but it also looks like a 7. Not really sure. But that was Liberia on the coverage. Good coverage by Liberia there. You know, in and out of the hands of the receiver.
I mean, it was catchable. It wasn't a
That
bad
was
throw.
catchable.
It was not a bad throw by Kerwood at all. Luckily, for the Raiders, I cannot see the number on that jersey for the life of me.
7 is the quarterback, so it definitely was not
That
7.
was not. Oh, you know what? Let's say number 2, James Twamine. As you see there, just in out of the hands, right on the 10-yard line. And that's a catch that dramatically gains yet again. Oh my goodness, yeah. Number 5:47 left, and a 3rd down 4 to go. Kerr will take it again, rolling out to his left. He looks, he throws, and it is nowhere near Marson Way. He cannot connect, and as a result, it will be another 4th down.
Oh,
Kerwood
looks
slow to
hurt.
get up.
Everyone's getting banged up.
Everyone's getting banged up, yeah, especially in the second
Taking a
half.
lot out of us.
Oh, yeah. Kerwood's going to jog off to the sidelines. No, he's
Oh,
not.
they're going to
He
go
fakes
for
us out.
a 4th down.
Upper Darby great with the fakes. Kerwood will come back. So at this point, it's desperation time for the Royals. You got to go for it here.
Yeah, definitely have to go for it. You got just about 6 minutes left in the half, in the game actually, as Kerwood is getting ready.
Kerwood backer. You look the sideline, look for the play. This may be the most important situation, important play of all of tonight.
This might be the biggest play tonight. You know, Ridley needs to make a huge
Kerwood
stop
will
here.
get it. He'll look. Oh, he's rushed. Take it down. Number 35 for Ridley. Jalen Hudson, the linebacker, comes up with the huge play for Ridley, and they will get the ball back with 5:38, up 12, 26-14, Ridley.
Oh my goodness, what a play by Jalen Hudson. Oh my gosh, what a great play. That was awesome. Good job by Jalen there. Crazy stuff there.
Not sure if that's Dave Wood or, you know, I know there's Coach Green as well, but what a incredible play call.
Yeah,
Obviously,
exactly.
you know Kerr was going to throw that. You know, you don't want to take a chance of running it, and he sends, you know, the linebacker with the sack, and now Ridley with the ball on the 45-yard line. Bakey, 2 back. Back to his left. And he'll hand it off. That looks like Staley, and it'll move the pack right on the 50-yard line. Upcoming will be 2nd down. It's around 5 yards to go, maybe a little more.
Move over WIP, Dan. We got
There we
two
go,
new guys
yeah.
in the house here, Alex and Aiden.
So Bakey goes back to the line. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders with around 5 minutes left in the game. We'll see if the sack by Hudson was what's going to end it, but we'll see.
You never know.
Bakey, 2 backs. He'll get it. He'll hand it off. Looks like Puso carry. He'll be taken down right over the 50-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. I mean, you got the 1st down coming up here. you run out the clock. You run out
Yeah,
as much
exactly.
as you can. You don't go for these big plays you've been trying to do.
No, there's no point in going for the big plays. You know, you're already up by 2 scores. You know, all you're trying to do is just run out the clock and make sure Upper Darby has as little time as they can if or when you give up the ball. You know, it could take 4.5 minutes to get down to the end of the field, which is what's left on the clock.
Bakey setting up. 3rd and 6 coming up with about 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. Motion. Bakey looks. He'll take it, and he'll hand it off again. It looks like that's stumbling. Oh! That was Yakuso with the first down. And if he would have kept running, game over.
If he would have broke 3, that was game. Yeah, that was
Sign,
definitely game.
seal, deliver, return to sender. That he would have called game.
Yeah, definitely would have broke through it. You know, nobody's catching Yakuso. Such a fast guy. Sadly, just tripped up there. You know, that happens, though. That's what happens.
It does.
You know, not much you can do after that.
And a well needed first down with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left. They're driving, they're in Upper Darby territory, and a score would pretty much end it.
Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, unless something crazy happens, and we've seen crazy happen tonight, but I think it's just asking a little bit too much.
Yeah, you know, I got you.
Bakey, 2 backs. Take it. Oh.
Looks like it'll probably be a false start there. You know, not really what you're looking for a false start.
No,
That's not
absolutely
really good.
no. Especially after Yakuso had that amazing run up the middle, and unfortunately got tripped up, but gave Ridley a first down. We're back right on the 50-yard line with 3:34 left to go.
You know, now you're just you know, I still don't think you're going for a big play now. I think you're just running and just wearing out the clock. And, if you're giving them the ball with a minute left, they're not going to do too much with a minute left. You never know. But you know, that's best case scenario right there. As Haas and Yakuso line up behind him.
Man in motion. Bakey will take the snap. He'll hand it off. Yakuso yet again. He'll move the ball to Powers, come back a little bit. Gain of probably 3 or 4. That'll bring up 2nd. And probably 12 to go, most likely, with 2:58 remaining. So now I'll come up to after a little bit, the 2-minute warning. I mean, another minute, you give them the ball. That's asking, obviously, a lot from Upper Darby.
Yeah.
And even if they somehow get to score a field goal or a touchdown, you got to get the onside kick at this point. And I think Ridley has been really well handling the ball, especially when you lose it. You know, we've seen a couple fumbles, but they've jumped right on it. So.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we as long as we handle the ball here and we just keep running it down their throats, we're going to take a lot of time off the clock.
Oh yeah.
And this is going to be huge here. If we win this game, this is huge.
Huge momentum shift for Ridley in the season. Man motion, Baker will take the snap, hand it off. It looks like Staley, will take the carry about 3 or 4 yards. And then third down coming up with around 2 minutes left in the contest. Ridley is up 26-14 over the Upper Royals.
Let's see if they give us a 2-minute warning, because I know they didn't do it last week, so I don't know what's going to happen here. No 2-minute warning. Not sure if that's a high school thing, but I'm pretty sure we had it before, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but that's all right. No 2-minute warning as it wraps down to about a minute and 50 seconds left, 26-14. Ridley Raiders winning it against the Upper Darby Royals. Alex?
Baker would come on 2 backs. I'm just a little... I didn't know there wasn't a thing in high school, I guess, just college and the pros. But
I guess so. I don't know.
In motion, Baker will get the snap, hand it off to Staley. Oh, wait, no. He'll take it himself. He'll run straight. He'll keep going. And the game should be over from here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jack Bakey.
Jack Bakey.
He looks fine to me, Alex. He looks fine to me.
He looks absolutely fine after that. Hopefully, it wasn't a leg injury. And obviously, you see there, it wasn't. And Ridley will take it, and this game is pretty much over.
Wow, Jack Bakey, what a play. What a game for Bakey and the Raiders, as this game is almost indubitably put away.
Oh, yeah.
Not much that Upper Darby can do here, being down 2 or 3 scores here, as we're going to go up 32-14, 33 barring the extra point.
Yep.
This is just what an incredible game for Ridley. So much fun, as the kick is blocked, and it is batted down, and it is no good. If they block that and return that, that's actually just a point, 2 points or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal, but
Nah.
it's still, this is an incredible game. For Ridley, this is just something. they needed to win this game, and they came out and won it. And that's just, it's incredible to see that that's what happened. And, you know, Ridley showing so much, you know, strength here and just pouring it on. It's great.
You see the replay there. Jack Baker missed a couple missed tackles, and he was just gone from there. So that leg is fine. He'll be ready for next week. And he's take on Haverford.
Yes.
Another game that is a must-win situation for the Raiders. Looks like they'll close this one out tonight. Minute 25 left. Ridley up 32-14 over the Updog Royals.
I'm ready to wrap this up. It's only 8:24.
Only
No,
8:24, yeah.
9:24 p.m.
Oh, 9.
You know, I don't know what my curfew is tonight. Hopefully my parents let me actually have a little fun on a Friday night, as I believe they're bringing in some backups now. Great way to end it, you know, tonight for Ridley. Senior night, homecoming night. It was just one heck of a night as the student section is starting to file out a little bit. Family section starting to file out a little bit as people are, you know, leaving because Upper Darby can't do much with this score.
Oh, no, the game. You want to beat the traffic, too, man.
Exactly, yeah. You know, we usually have to finish up and everything, so
Yeah.
traffic's not too bad on my side.
So the kick by Warwick is a very short one right around the 30-yard line. Upper Darby's going to field it. Not take out of bounds. That'll be number 2. Royals always going to take it to the left. James Twamine looking to go all the way. Will he get it? No. He will be brought down right around the 45-yard line for the Raiders.
Stays in bounds.
That was a good run. I mean, that's, you know, not much momentum at all on the Updike Royals side, but it was a great run, again, by number 2, James Twamine. That'll set up number 7, Kevin Kerwood, the quarterback's second in passer rating, 177.60. Hasn't passed that much tonight, but he'll go out there and...
That's Mr. Tyrell, if you can hear him.
This is Tyrell, multi-talented man of RHS Television. So minute 13 left. It'll be Kerwood, the Upside Royals, taking the ball at the 45-yard line. Kerwood, the backer. He looks. He'll scramble.
Makes a man miss.
Yep, there's a couple of minutes, and he'll be taken down yet again.
3 men to take him down there.
That should... game's over. Game's over.
Well, yeah, you know, the clock's going to run down. They're not going to use their timeout.
No.
This game's wrapping up. You know, time's not officially out yet. Once time's officially out, we'll most likely end the broadcast there.
Yep.
I just want to say, all in all, what are your thoughts from tonight?
Oh, it's been a great game. Tonight showed how much change they really did and want to, you know, be a competitor in this tough Central League, which shows teams like a really good Upper Darby team and a really good Haverford and a really good Conestoga. And obviously Garden Valley being one of the best teams in PA. So obviously for them to come out tonight and against a 7-1 team.
Did you say Upper Darby, Garden Valley?
No. Garden Valley as a good team in Central League.
Yeah.
And just it shows the changes that, you know, Coach Wood and his team's made. And obviously it showed off. I mean, they put up 32 points tonight on defense. That's only allowed around 10 points a game.
Exactly,
So.
yeah. You know, that's incredible. And that goes to show you how amazing this offense is and how good our defense is now. And these changes and everything's just, it's all coming together very well at the perfect time to make the final last run for the playoffs. And this, we may have a spot for the playoffs now. If we're able to have playoff football here or anywhere, you can bet your bottoms that we're going to be broadcasting there. We're going to try and have as much high-tech broadcasting as we can. If we have a broadcast that day, I know I'm not going to baseball practice that day. I have to do playoffs. That's awesome.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's such a fun game, you know, switching up. I mean, it's the first time for me doing play-by-play for football after doing it for volleyball.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And no better way to end hopefully not end the football season, but end it here maybe.
Yes.
Depending if we play the Turkey Bowl here for Ridley. For a 32-14
And
route.
if we have playoffs here, because you never know what happens.
Yay.
It's going to happen.
Especially since Ridley is going to be won 5 straight after going 0-4.
Yep.
As Kerwood looks to pass to number 4, Ryland Brown. It'll be incomplete, and I'll bring up 3rd and 16 with 13 seconds left to go.
I think we're going to start wrapping it up because
Yep.
there's probably about a play left. So, Alex, you know, sadly, Jace couldn't be here tonight.
I know.
Thank you for coming out. You know, I love being here with you. Thank you, Jarrett Tognucci.
Yeah.
Jarrett, not Justin. Jarrett Tognucci, J-Tog, a great man. WIP Dan could not make it. Move over. Yeah, you know, you're done. We passed you. We're better than you, obviously. But thank you guys so much for watching. You know, this game looks like it's going to wrap up 32-14. Phil Marion Field, beautiful night. You know, a little chilly, a little windy, but it was very fun. I think everybody enjoyed themselves as Mr. Tyrell's going to make one last call to control center. And there's going to be one last play. Alex?
Yep. I mean, Upper Darby is going to improve to 7-2. Really, he's going to end up winning 5 straight games after going 0-4. And so, That's
like
going to end the
first will
game.
be-
So thank you.
No. Well, the ball dropped, but that is the end of the game. 7 seconds left. 32-14 with 7 seconds left. From 94.9 WRSD. That's where you're listening on the radio. And if you're not listening on radio, you're listening at home on TV. Thank you guys so much. Everybody, it's a combined effort from Dylan, James, Sean, who couldn't be here but is here. Austin, Pat, thank you. Alex, thank you. Jace couldn't be here, but he's always part of the crew. And our main man, Mr. Preston Tyrell. Thank you so much, Mr. Tyrell, for letting us do this. Thank you. I don't know why they're taking so long, because I'm trying to, I got things to do, but that's all right.
Supposedly going to do the play either again, but there's still 7 seconds left. Obviously, game will end. Up Derby now 5-2 in conference play.
One more shout out, to my neighbor, Abby, who is now she's going to be a newlywed very soon. She's engaged, our bride, Abby. Thank you. As
Kerwoods goes out to his left, one last play. He will throw. And intercepted! What a way to end it. Another interception.
And real quick play of the game.
Play of the game. Oh, I mean, that's hard to say. That's really hard to say, but I want to say, oh man, that's tough. I mean, Elijah Puso had a great game.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm gonna just end it with I'm gonna say Staley. I think Staley played a very good game. Those passes at the beginning were key to set that momentum and win the game. I'm gonna wrap this up if that's okay, unless you want to wrap it up.
No, it's all you, man.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. 32-14. I'm Ada Maloney. You can flash that graphic back up there one more time because I'd love to see it on there one last time here at home. I'm Ada Maloney. With me is
Alex Joyce.
Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching on WRSD 94.9 FM on the FM dial. And thank you for watching on the district channel and the live stream. If you're watching on the live stream, everybody had a fantastic night. What a great way to end it here at Phil Marion Field. And we have one more game next week at Haverford. Thank you all so much for watching. And we will see you later. Alex, signing off.
Signing off.
Thank you. See you guys.